All right, we're live. Just a little bit of technical difficulties. That's all right. We have to somehow get our webcam to get 4 people in it, and one of them's me, and I need my space in here. So you got to understand it's a little bit difficult. And everybody had to get beautiful. You know, it takes me a little bit of makeup before I get ready. The girls actually get ready pretty quickly.
Josh cussed me out and told me to go put lip gloss on because my chapped lips.
You know what? Here's the thing.
He
I
did.
expect to.
I was like, Jesus, dude, okay. I even brought the lip gloss and set it over there just in case.
That is a very uncharitable read of what I said. Okay? And what I said was lips.
I understood the assignment, dude. I understood the assignment. Like, goddamn.
Snap my finger and it says lips, okay? She's putting a lot of words in my mouth.
Stop talking.
What's up,
Hi,
guys? Good to see everybody. Good to hang out. We've done amazing things. We're still working towards a goal. You know, forgive us. This is probably not going to be the most technically advanced live stream that BlackBIRD has ever done in our lives, because we're all just racing against the clock here. But you guys have done absolutely amazing things. And I think that deserves to be recognized. What people have done in sharing the video and grabbing raffle tickets. And again, I'm not trying to push anybody to do anything outside of their comfort zone. The very last thing I would want anybody to do, and everyone here will agree with me, is put themselves in a position where they are being hurt to help somebody else. Now 2 people are hurt. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Don't do that. We'll start off with that. Do not buy tickets if you can't afford it, please.
But for the ones that have, we feel very blessed. I will tell you that. We absolutely do.
Even sharing the video, sharing the link, sharing it, guys, with your friends. Like, y'all are good people, so we know you've got some good people in your corner. So share. We love that.
It's at the end of the day, we don't want anyone to be hurt. That's why we're doing this. You know, we're trying to do a good thing. Or, I mean, at least Cindy is. We're trying to help Cindy do a good thing.
He's like, I'm a whole ass piece of shit, but Cindy's good.
Yeah, Cindy's good. So we're just kind of
you
supporting
are
her.
good. She is a good.
I say, like, I'm opportunistic, so if I have the opportunity to help somebody, I will. But if I also have the opportunity to help myself sometimes...
That's a very good explanation of exactly how you are.
It's called chaotic neutral.
What am I?
Chaotic sexy.
Yes.
I'm more like, what do you call it? Like,
Did you not see my BlackBIRD alignment chart that I made?
It was great.
Oh my gosh, it's great. I need to share it.
What do you call it when, like, someone can't fall down in front of you? Because it kicks in whatever your prey drive is to get them.
What?
That's what I have.
Are
When
you
you're like,
about?
I'm opportunistic, like that way you can't let little animals run around. I'll get them, dude.
What are you gonna do when you get
them? I
them?
don't know, but if somebody like falls down the
like,
wrong,
pick them up, or are you gonna
somebody
like punch
falls
them,
down the wrong. You ever been down in front of me?
No.
I'm saying if somebody,
I don't think anybody would.
No, I'm saying if somebody falls the wrong way in front of me, I'm gonna get them. It's an instinct.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say right now.
Just don't run like prey.
You can't catch me, Dick.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh. Anyways, isn't it fun to hang out with us?
Yes, it is. I'm not gonna lie. I needed this.
Oh my god.
I just can't stop thinking about that meme. It's just these 2 dinosaurs, one stabbing the other one in the neck with its thumb, and it's like me when I get you. You don't know that one? It's so good. Dude.
No, why is he using his thumb? Dinosaurs have thumbs,
it's the best.
dude.
It's the
Come
best.
on.
Yeah,
like my thumb would definitely get
thumbs.
you. Do you see it?
It would. This is you.
I could get like a blackhead out of your nose right now if I wanted.
My skin is actually perfect, so you couldn't.
Mine too.
But.
Do you guys see that Josh put the pink?
Yeah, I'm
shirt
also
on
looking for a meme right now. I have a great meme for this moment.
Love
Hold
for
on.
Cindy. Thank you, Jerry.
See?
That's cute.
Me when I fucking get you.
Oh my god, that's me. That's like my nail. First of all, is that This reminds me of the Land Before Time. Show them that real quick.
I just love how angry the one looks, dude.
That's like I feel like that's like the dinosaur that eats
He's just like,
plants,
"Ah."
but he's like, I'm gonna kill the raptor with my fucking crypt nail. Like,
Yeah.
fuck everybody.
Fucking dumb time,
It's
dude.
so funny.
Me when I get you.
Thank you, Wolfheim. Love that.
Aw,
So I don't know if
Jerry.
you guys have ever seen the Brapstar alignment. First off,
Oh,
Journey
look
of
at
Jerry,
this
thank
lovers.
you, man. We
Yes,
appreciate
we
you.
love you.
Wolfheim also gave 27 for fellow weirdos.
Seckles.
Seckles.
I don't know what's S-E-K.
Sex.
So I don't know if you
Sex.
guys, I don't know if you guys know about the Brapstar alignment chart.
This is the like.
Is
the
it finally
this-
filled up?
This is the finest piece of art I've ever made.
I'm horny chaotic.
You have to let them see it. You can't.
Oh, they can't see it yet?
They can't see it yet.
Wow, that's really fucking hilarious. Do you think it's correct?
Yes.
You do?
I don't think I made any errors.
Oh, did you
I
choose
bet
these
you think
people?
you've
I
never
made
it
this.
up.
You put me there?
I made this.
You made me horny chaotic?
No,
this was
she didn't make this.
blank.
This is. She put all of our videos
How do they
into
choose?
into a machine, and it picked.
And it picked one.
And the
as
machine,
well.
the machine is my brain.
chose that? You chose them.
I chose them.
That was fan.
You put me,
Oh my god. Let me
she put me in
see.
horny chaotic, bro.
That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
All right. I don't know how many people out there play Dungeons and Dragons. For some.
It might be
want to
back on.
react?
It might be back on.
Yeah.
You know,
So now we're back on it. Sorry, I gotta add it. I didn't.
Look at it
Yeah,
as a
they could
thing.
look at it
in
Sorry,
that.
guys.
It's okay. It's all good. I know how to do it now.
That makes sense, actually. We were showing them.
You're adding it to added it to the other one though. Just take the one you already have and copy and paste it.
Everybody. Funny.
There you go. Now
Okay.
they should be able to hear us.
All right, you guys
Is it
should be able to hear us
happening?
just fine now. Sorry about that, y'all.
Okay, so
you
start
had
from
a
the
good
beginning.
you had a good time to look at everybody
Yes.
on
There
there.
are photos, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how many of y'all. She said I stopped at Dungeons.
No,
I
no,
don't know how
you
many of y'all
were-
play Dungeons and Dragons. Starting with Lawful Stupid,
Okay. All right.
which is
all right.
Kiefer.
All right.
As Shay says, he's never even broke the law, even on accident.
Yeah, he's lawful. And bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
He's a sweet nugget.
So, Lawful Good, Forgotten Angels. I think that's right on point. Lawful Neutral, the Fox Glove. She's pretty much down for anything. That does make sense.
Yeah, she's just. Where is she? Lawful neutral? Yeah.
Yeah,
you-
lawful
did you-
neutral.
Wait, did you do lawful good?
Yeah, Forgotten Angels.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
perfect.
Super. They are perfect. The most perfect
You're,
is.
you're the most
I think that's the
lawful
best.
and the most good.
It's the best. It's the best placement on the chart. But keep going.
Lawful Horny, definitely Blissful Ellie, because if you know, all the Lawful Hornies have something in common.
That
but
bitch wears all of her gear at all times. She's
All the
such
gear,
a.
all the
She's
time.
such a good. Yeah.
Lawful Evil is Gunny Z.
God.
If you ever,
He does the right thing always.
But I'm a
Never-
dick.
yeah, out of everyone on here, and all of them are good. But God, Lawful Evil is really good for Gunny Z.
I know.
Oh my god, yeah. Gunny needs beer.
is
Gunny
straight up-
needs.
How long
Yeah.
did this take you? I know that you put
Dang, it
me
took
in
you
my
like a week.
spot a
No,
long
it
time.
didn't. It didn't take me a week. It took me. So I started making this because I was having a really hard time sleeping at night. So I was staying up like all night, multiple nights in a row, and then one of the nights
Staring and thinking about each
No,
person's
this was-
characteristics.
yeah, this was before. So this was. I was just started this at like 4 a.m. one night, one of those nights, and
Okay.
then it after that it probably took 2 days.
That's
to make
not
this
actually
because I
not that
thought
bad.
really, really hard about it. I didn't want to just like.
It seems pretty fucking
I don't wanna
legit.
fuck up.
Yeah.
It's legit.
And then, of course, lawful drunk is
Her
her
two
two
wheels.
wheels.
Her two wheels.
Which is also very accurate. That's a really great picture to
Yes.
take.
I literally
Because
love
she
her
do be
so
using,
much.
she be wearing all her gear, she be doing the right thing, but she do be her two
She-
beers.
Always
Yeah,
2 beers.
I
Forever.
that picture is from her first camp out.
Oh, is that in
Nice.
that crappy
Yeah,
RV
that's
we
her-
had?
yeah.
Is
that's
that in
like-
the first RV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
man.
Now we have Cowgirl Stupid, which is Shay Lacey.
So
You're not
this section
stupid.
I changed because it said at the top.
Stupid.
So at the top it said Chad was the original section, and I was like, none of us are Chads, so I changed it to
A
Cowboy.
good change.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're lucky, there's not a stupid
So,
horny.
hold on. Wizard Overcome is a good cowboy?
So yeah, he's Cowboy Good because he's a good boy. He does
He's
the
a
right
good?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Cowboy Neutral, Rats and Wrath, also pretty accurate. She'll pretty much do whatever.
Yeah, she's down for anything.
You're
Yeah,
right. She's neutral.
she does the right
She's
thing.
You're
neutral.
right.
But she also
you're
might-
She's
You're
also
right.
like
She also might get you.
she might get you. So she's neutral as fuck. Like she's down to break the law as long as it suits her.
Okay.
You
that
know,
makes
but
sense.
she's also cowgirl. Cowgirl horny is Thick Lizzy.
Thick Lizzy, of course.
I like how you put all the horny girls are all the adult entertainers in our group.
Oh, they're all
Whoa,
horny.
dude, that's
You're so
crazy how that
smart.
worked out like that.
Whoa, crazy.
Sips.
Yeah, there's
Coffee
not a
from cup.
there's not a stupid horny.
That's really
Uh,
funny.
There is not
there
stupid
isn't.
horny.
I don't want to know.
And Cowboy Evil is finally cool, also accurate, and Cowboy Drunk is yours truly.
Facts. Okay.
Yeah, right?
All right.
Cowboy evil.
And so now we go into neutral. So neutral stupid, like your babe Beth. Also down
you
down
scared?
for anything.
Yeah,
But
down
that
for
goes-
down
yeah.
for anything.
I
And
just
also,
feel
you
nothing.
spill something.
she's also from
Not that
Ohio. So
Not that
Yeah.
time.
So
that's what kind
I'm
of
like, I just watched
qualifies
you
her.
spill
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It will qualify
Well,
for any
not this
stupid
time.
one.
Yeah.
You know,
You're right, actually.
it could be
God
any
damn
of those
it.
stupids, but neutral stupid fits.
I did good that time, though, right?
Yeah.
I would
Neutral
never give it
good,
up, actually.
mysterious doctor girlfriend. Neutral
needed that.
sessions cannabis
Mm-hmm.
extract.
Yeah, he's true neutral.
He's true
That is
neutral.
so factual. Neutral,
He does all the good
neutral.
things, and he does. Well, you guys don't know what he's done, so I won't share his stories.
Exactly.
There's no statute of limitations
He's
on that
like-
stuff.
I met him for 1 week, and that is a very good rendition of
He's
like his personality.
neutral.
Neutral. That's very true.
Neutral horny, official Maria Mew. Neutral evil, Kaz Motors, and neutral drunk, Shovelhead Rehab.
Also a camp out photo.
These pictures are great.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, where'd you even get these?
Most of them I took myself. Like I have these from.
Yeah,
like,
that picture of me is whack.
What photo is it?
It's so.
That's
fun.
you at the camp out.
Yeah, that's whack. I got
Yeah,
2
smart.
bottles of barefoot.
Everyone is, if she could get them, it's
You're
at the
skipping
camp
ahead,
out.
Cammy.
Sorry.
Smart, stupid, Uncle Bogator. That's also accurate if you know.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Smart, good, Weems Motor
Smart and
Go, very
stupid.
Oh
accurate.
my god,
He's
that's
smart
true.
and good. He's so
Yes.
good and he's
Yeah.
so smart.
Jared
and I
is such a
love
sweetheart.
him. And look at that
Facts.
photo of him.
He's like, I'm a baby.
You know, he, like, think about it. He started everything.
I
Yep.
do think about it all the
I
time.
think about it all
Yeah,
the time
true.
with him. He's
I think
a-
about him all
he's
the
a
time.
good-
He's like
He's a good man.
he
He
is
really is.
a national treasure. Like we should
Treasure.
like we need to keep Nicolas Cage away from Jared Weems.
Yeah, she's right.
That will never happen.
He's
on
gonna
my
get him.
watch.
Nicolas Cage is gonna get him.
It won't happen on my watch.
Smart, neutral, Bobberfett. Smart, horny, Madam Hexa, also accurate.
Very.
Yeah,
Smart,
right? She's
Very-
so smart horny.
Jesus.
smart, evil, Nomad Josh.
Oh, Josh Sheep.
I know, I had to throw Peach in there.
I fucking love him
Isn't he
so
smart
much.
evil?
Dude, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And smart, drunk, Waldo.
Oh my god.
See, they're good, right?
Waldo.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart drunk.
Dude, I love Waldo. He's so fucking insane.
That was my pick because she was having trouble.
I
with
was
smart
having
drunk.
a really
I was
hard
like,
time
that's
picking a
Walnut.
smart
True.
drunk. We don't have a lot of them. So
Chaotic Stupid.
yeah,
also
this is the
best.
final row, by the way.
Sage?
I want
Sage, yeah.
everyone strap in for the final row,
Chaos.
which is chaotic. Chaotic Stupid is our one and only Sage. Suck job. And if you know him, if you just look at that picture, can you
So you love the people in the last row the most?
Gonna do what? Make it bigger?
can you zoom in
No,
real
that's
quick?
it.
That's it.
I think
Okay.
that Shay loves the people in the last row the most.
Chaotic Stupid is definitely Sage.
Oh God, look at that photo. I took that photo of him.
Chaotic Good, very Andy Curry, definitely on point.
He's such a good dude, but
Also
also,
chaotic.
so
He will do
insane.
anything. I bet
So
Andy will
down for
literally do
anything.
anything. But he's always does the right thing. But if you ask him to do the wrong thing for the right reasons,
So down.
he will.
Also, a picture of him with a.
Or no, sorry, the right thing.
I just realized
He always does the right thing.
he also has a hot dog in that
Yeah.
photo.
Chaotic Neutral, our man Heavy Handed, Joey Stirs from out in the way. Chaotic Horny, the one and only Cammy Bay right behind me, ready to get me. Also very accurate. Chaotic Evil, the only one and only Candine.
Yeah. So that's like, I feel like when there's neutral, like true neutral, chaotic evil is like true chaos.
And true evil.
Yeah, and Chaotic Drunk is Rachel.
Facts.
Isn't that
Right.
facts?
That's the most factual one out of the whole thing. I fucking love that bitch to the day I die. She's so hot, and I love her, and she's hilarious.
Yeah, she's definitely Chaotic Drunk.
She's
She
so
would
insane.
probably, when she's not drunk, she would occupy a different place on the chart.
She does, yes.
Once she gets drunk,
Dude,
that
I
is
love
where
her.
she lives.
I love her.
And if you
her.
don't know Wizard Lizard Official, then you don't know what we're talking about. But
Yep,
if
go
you
follow her.
do
Just
know
look at her Instagram, you'll understand. You
Um,
just have to look at her whole Instagram, you'll be like, yep.
yeah.
So, everybody tell me I'm good and clap for my art now. Please clap.
I think you did a good job.
I feel like I
How
did,
many people just clapped in real life?
like, I feel like
They
I
better
did
have
a
clapped.
really good job.
Put
with
a
that.
one if you clapped.
I'm real proud of that. It took some time.
It was
it was
good.
worth
That was
it.
actually good, babe.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it
you
was
did a really
good.
good job.
Yeah, it was
I'm proud
good.
of you.
Anyways.
I just want to go recognize some super chats here.
Thank you, guys.
appreciate
Thank you
you
for
guys.
taking the time to go over that with me.
We
I was
love-
really proud of that.
love you. We
So-
love
And I
Good.
only posted it on my story one time, and I feel like I didn't give it enough attention.
So, my man Journey Jerry with $20, super. We appreciate you, brother. Love you. Journey Jerry is the man as always.
Yes, he
Two-time
is.
world champ coming in. Wolfheim with whatever an SEK is, but he donated 27 of them. We appreciate you. Hello, fellow weirdos. Howdy to yourself. Howdy and salutations.
Howdy.
Salutations.
Zachary Moose, who's always
He's always
throwing
here.
supers, man.
Hi,
Zachary
Moosey.
Moose is the man. Much
Love.
love. We love you back, brother.
The moose is
love.
loose.
So that's funny. I have to use the bathroom. We'll be right back. You guys are in church.
That's a frightening.
Should we let them know the raffle total? Are we like looking up and keeping everybody like up to date with
I mean,
it,
if
or
they-
is it
if
like
they-
a secret?
If they go, they'll know how much it is.
Okay, if you guys go, you can see what it's at.
See what it's at.
My favorite thing is to check it when I go to sleep
And just see what
and
it
when
looks
I
like
wake
in
up.
the morning.
Yeah,
It's cute.
because then I get to hit refresh, or I'll
Aw, that's
leave
cute.
it up on
I
my
get it.
computer, and I'm like a really organized person, but there's
You are
like
very OCD.
so like. Thank you for saying that.
She's
as, like,
so fucking
I
OCD. Like,
well, not even like
so am I, but like, god damn it.
in the worst ways, but I meant thank you for saying that in the ways of like for giving me like credibility when I say that.
Oh yeah, you can
Like
have
I
it
am
all
very
day.
organized, but there are two things that I am not organized about.
What?
My car is disgusting.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
it's not even messy, it's straight dirty. Like
I would not expect that of you, Shay.
I know.
Because
So-
you're so clean. Like, you're such a clean freak. I would not expect that of you.
Have you ever realized that that is the case with most
Women?
No.
women?
Yeah, it's a female
No.
thing.
My car is spotless.
I was going to say,
It's
I
like
get it
I
cleaned
have like a little basket
once a
with
fucking
stuff
week.
when-
I get it detailed once a week.
You're-
You?
you also
She'll have her room perfect. Like, she'll like iron her fucking pillowcases, bro. But you get in her car and it looks like
Well, first of all, I have a dog.
It's a lot.
So first of all, I have a dog.
Also, she hides her keys, so I can't go get it detailed for her. So this is bullshit. But
Yikes.
she hides her keys.
It's bad.
She doesn't want me to do it.
I have never ridden, and now there's a reason why not to. Just saying.
It's not as bad as like
It's
it
not-
seems.
it's
It's
not
not
as-
as bad,
It's
but
not that bad. Like, it's not like disgusting.
what's yours like?
It's just like it's really.
Is it always clean?
I don't
the
have a
problem with my
vehicle now.
car is the dog
I
hair. There's so much
actually
dog
sold
hair.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
the other thing I'm not clean about is my digital life is so messy. Like my files, I have like 32,000 photos in my phone.
I also
And, like,
have that organized in folders.
Nope, not
Yeah,
me.
no.
It's insane.
We're a different kind of
Um,
OCD.
That's what I'm saying. Is like my outside life so clean.
Is yours
my
organized?
digital
My
life?
photos?
Yeah.
Yikes, no. Matter of fact, at one time, David's...
Y'all are
my
insane,
photos
bro.
merged into David's. I don't
Like,
remember what we did, and he about had a freaking heart attack
I would
because
throw
I
up.
have
I would
photos of
throw up.
everything.
If my photos got merged with my partner's photos, like my iCloud
Mine
got
did.
merged, Cindy, I mean this.
This is why
I
I'm
would
inevitably
throw
single. Like,
up. Throw up.
Well, he about had a heart attack. Let's
Yeah,
just put
no
it that
shit.
way.
That's what would happen after I had the throwing up. I would
Yeah.
have the heart
No,
attack.
he literally, he
these
was
people
like,
are cleaning
be
their
like-
work trucks once a week. Moose cleans his work truck once a week. Thank you, dude. How? Do you guys don't drive your cars that much though? Do you? Like,
No.
is that why? I wonder if that's
No,
why.
I barely
because you're on the
drive.
motorcycle.
I
you-
drive motorcycles
yeah.
mostly.
That's
so, like,
that makes more sense though. That makes more sense.
I just like it's always like a very.
I'm always in my car.
It's very a decisive thing. Like usually people who are very clean. They can be really messy about one thing, and mine is my car.
It's
and
like
my
your
digital
your
life.
little piles. It's your little fucking
Now, see,
incognito
I
piles.
like things clean. Like, I just want things organized. And David is the ultimate chaos master of things.
I'm
He's
a,
That's
Inspector
usually, that
Gadget.
usually happens.
He's
That usually happens.
Yeah.
Like if she was my girlfriend, I would clean her car and she would clean my kitchen.
No one will clean my car.
I will.
Stop trying to clean my car.
I'm more of a big picture guy. You know,
You were supposed to do the dishes 4 days ago and
I'm
you're still
a,
sitting there.
as I said, I'm more of a big picture
do
guy.
your chores.
So it's like there are lots of small things in life, you know, little nagging things that will kind of take up your time every once in a while. And kind of get
Yeah,
your
seven
hair
sons
talking
goes. I actually know what. I don't keep my motorcycles clean either. Remember the time I left my coffee on my saddlebag? I just remembered Seven Sentinel was like, who keeps their tour pack clean, and I was like, ooh, I can't clean that either.
You're fired.
I'm fucked.
Fired.
Anyways,
I don't know, man. I just say like I've got when it's time to clean stuff, I will. But if there's something more, that's not the most pressing thing in my life. I think that people who have this urge to clean things, they're like,
What's
I'm
the
just.
most pressing
They try
thing
to
in your life,
they try
sir?
to pretend like it's like this special ability or talent they have, or maybe something else that other people are missing. But I think it's just a fucking mental illness.
Does it not make you feel better when you accomplish
no,
it?
that's
It makes me
because
feel
you
better
live
when
with
somebody
me,
else does
Josh,
it.
And my cleaning is a mental illness.
Because you know she'll do it if you don't.
I'm not worried about it.
That's what it is.
I wouldn't be worried about it if
Her
I lived
OCD
somewhere
will
else
not be able
either.
to
Once there stops being something more pressing, then I'll do it. But you know,
Until then.
until then,
Welcome to the rest
I'm
of your
cruising.
Anyway.
So now this is terrible. I think I got my cleaning fetish from my stepmother before I ended up in foster care.
It's actually kind of neat.
Well, no,
Did you
It
like that she
wasn't-
did it, or
Oh,
did
no, no,
she
no.
like make you feel like you should?
no, she
And
used
you
to wake
learned?
us up in the middle of the night if there was a spot on the glass.
What?
Okay, that's
And
fucking.
she would take all the dishes out, and you would.
So
have
you
to
got
clean them.
triggered into being OCD.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like there's a difference.
That
Like
is
I
a
said,
difference.
Is
and
that
So when you're
the
cleaning,
home
you're
you were taken
triggered?
from when you were in foster care?
My
Like,
dad.
You were living with your dad and your stepmom?
I was living with my dad and my stepmom, and my stepmom didn't want any of us.
Mm-hmm.
So she brought in kids. She brought in 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Foster
And-
kids?
No, her kids. They were actually her biological kids.
Okay.
And we used to have to. They would eat inside. We had to eat out on the porch. 2 separate meals.
It was
They-
very like that then, though.
Yeah,
You're
like
right.
they would.
She's
eat
not
it.
that old.
No, they like I said. They
I also grew up in a foster home, like, and they just picked me.
But see, my dad.
But we
was
had like
at the
12
head
kids
of
in
the
our house too.
table.
They just picked us.
I thought
Yeah.
you were like adopted when you were a tiny little baby.
No, her foster parents just chose to keep her.
I was. They chose to keep me, then they adopted me.
But see, the difference with me is
Mm-hmm.
it was my dad. He was sitting in on the table
So,
with
like-
her kids, and we were treated completely different. Like,
That's weird.
like at
crazy,
Christmas
dude.
time, they had Christmas.
It's
we
just
did
not bad. It's better than being homeless, but like that's
It's
psychologically,
another form of abuse. Yeah.
psychologically
Okay,
that
but
can destroy you.
Hear
Man.
me out, cause, okay, hear me out. This is so out of nowhere, but I just thought about it. So I remember the same thing that you're saying. Like, obviously there was like 12 of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lived in a big house. We all had our own but there was like separate tables, separate places that we all were supposed to sit at. But some of us sat in a completely different spot than certain kids.
Cammy,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
You didn't know that?
I thought you were like I don't know, like your parents like maybe couldn't have children and they just like I thought you were the only.
So they were
Person.
foster.
12 of them. Dude.
So they were foster
I didn't
parents.
fucking know that.
They had-
Cammy.
they had
You
my-
never said that.
Well, you never
You
asked.
just.
Yeah, she can't even say it now. Let her talk.
I can't. I didn't talk about this for a long time, but yeah. So like, they had a bunch of foster kids. I remember being in the house in Pittsburgh. Like, they built all these crazy rooms in this great room that had a whole bunch of bunk beds, and like I remember, and it was actually kind of chill because like we all got along. We all were chilling. They did that. This was like for a while. I was a baby. My sister was a baby. They took me and my sister in because we were actually like the abused children. Like abused babies. So I actually got taken when I was a baby
Little.
from the house. My sister also. And then whenever we went, like there would just be kids coming and going that were like same situation but not babies. So me and my sister were the only babies that they took in,
Understood.
which ended up if you think about that,
yeah, that's
my
makes sense.
parents now raised my sister and I as babies.
So
Growing
as their
up,
own.
so to them, they were like, "Those
Is that
are
your
all
biological
those-
sister?
no, nope."
That's also why Kimmy doesn't go around being like I was a foster kid. Not that people brag
Because
about
I wasn't
that,
really.
because it's
Like,
like those
'cause
are her
it's-
parents.
It
you
kind
know?
of seems like I'm not because of that situation, and it did inevitably happen. They were like, "Okay, we're gonna keep these 2 girls because we've had them."
But you were
Since
they
still
were
in
babies.
foster care. You just weren't in and out of the foster care system.
Yes, we didn't get moved.
But you were still in foster
My
care.
sister and I didn't get moved ever.
And then
we
you were
stayed with
adopted
them.
by them.
Yeah.
Yes, and we
By
had like a
good people.
caseworker.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's good foster parents
There
out
are
there. We
good-
talk
like,
a lot about the
absolutely.
bad
I've
ones, but
met
there's
My
amazing.
real
so
brother.
many good foster care
Yeah, there are
parents,
good
and,
ones.
Like, I can't tell you how many people, like just in our audience, have come to the camp out and been like, I am or was a foster care
Oh,
parent.
absolutely, there
And-
are
or
good
have
ones out
been in the
there.
foster care system and experienced great foster care parents, which is why I'm able to come to the camp out and
Right.
give to Forgotten Angels, because I was given a better experience than most people in the foster care
Yeah.
system.
Yeah, 'cause
I have heard
It
that
makes more
story.
sense when
Yeah.
you explain it, and there's so many people in our little storybook that we have now that have so many different angles of this kind of life or this kind of situation that it's bringing light to people that probably went through some shit and didn't understand it, and they're learning now, like, oh, that's what happened, or this is how this worked, or like people getting divorced and you know what I mean? Like there's so many angles
It's
from
different
it.
for everybody too.
Yeah, no,
so
it
I look
absolutely is.
I look at the stuff I went through as a kid, and I don't really think about it that much.
Yeah.
I had to.
You also shut yours down a tiny bit, but you talk about it a lot more now.
I'll talk about it because
You talk about it a lot more now.
For me, the stories are funny.
Funny.
Well, it's like a funny story to tell, so I'll tell the stories because
Just
they're
how you
weird. But you know,
compartmentalize it.
when I
Okay, I
think
get
back
what
to
you're
being a
saying.
kid, it's not like I was like sad about it. You don't know when you're a kid.
You were just like floating
You're
along,
just, like,
like
doing
this
your
is how it
thing.
is.
I was a feral child. I had like literally like
You're still feral.
nobody.
No, he was legit a feral child.
Yeah,
like no
like
no
nothing.
oversight.
Well, you turned out
zero
okay.
oversight. Like nobody.
Well, that's
Turned
why
out
he
good.
is.
Dude,
the way
I didn't know how to like
he
brush
is.
my
I know.
teeth until I was in the double-digit age.
Well, you know what's funny?
You know,
'Cause
shit like that.
I don't remember owning a toothbrush with like my stepmom and my dad, and we weren't like we came in at dark. Like you weren't allowed to come in the house. Like her kids were inside watching TV. I never watched TV, never played games, none of that when I was a kid.
Okay.
Completely different meals. Like for breakfast, they're eating eggs or
weird.
whatever. We had powdered milk and like a loaf of white bread. So if you give me soggy bread, I will knock you out. I promise you.
Don't give
Dude.
her soggy bread.
I will
period.
knock you
Okay.
out.
You
'cause
don't dip the
that's-
bread in the milk?
Oh hell no! I
Kevin
don't want to see
Costner, Field of Dreams,
anything
no?
soggy whatsoever because it makes me sick. That's what
Okay.
we were supposed to
Ew.
eat. When I ended up in foster care, I weighed like less than 60 pounds, and I was in 4th grade
That's insane.
That's wild.
because there was nothing to eat, and that was coming from my dad. We were in the orange groves and constantly, like we ate grapefruit, oranges because we had to stay outside all day long. We weren't allowed to come inside. My stepmom didn't allow
Okay.
us. Supposedly, she's the one that set the fire
I wasn't
on our
allowed.
house.
I wasn't allowed inside either. That was a weird
Yeah.
thing. I think back in the day.
Back
when-
then, you didn't come inside.
Not that
but-
I'm like I'm 41, but I'm like that was you got locked out. My grandma. I was raised by my grandparents, so it's like
Yeah.
grandma took a Quaalude nap in the middle of the day.
I feel like
So
our
it's like you go outside, the
chat
door's
is
locked,
generally
and you're
older,
out. That's
and
it.
that's
Yeah.
like a thing.
Like you did stay outside, but I think
That's
for
normal.
us,
Chat, can you like report in were your parents like that? And even if you were like
I just want to report in 2 things. One is what it is. TV donated $50. We appreciate you, brother.
thank you.
So good man. We appreciate you. I will say this
it
though.
is what it is.
You could take that $50 and you could buy raffle tickets with it. Very much appreciated that you
Where's
did
he
it this
from?
way. Is what it is TV. I do not know. I also want to do a quick shout out to. Gosh, I was just about. To, oh yeah, I'm not going to say who it was because he'll feel bad because he doesn't know. He doesn't know, right? Someone could, if this is their first time in here, if they're a new subscriber, 600 people subscribed to the channel in the past couple days.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like there are new people here who don't know the lore, the Brapstar lore. Now a lot of people in live stream know the Brapstar lore. So he popped in here and he goes, "What's up, guys? New here. Who's the blonde?"
No, you can't say that.
Okay, now that is pretty funny.
I'm not talking shit, dude. You're fine. You're fine. Right? You're fine. I just think it's so funny.
Cackling about.
Dude, I'm not jumping. You're fine, dude. You're fine. So somebody pops in here. People are new all the time. There's new subscribers every day. So he just pops in here. He goes like, "What's up, guys? New here. Who's the blonde?"
Back the fuck up!
No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. It's just like I just love that for Cindy because I'm just like, when was the last time you got referred to as the blonde?
You better calm down. You better calm down.
Where the
No,
F
you're
is
good, dude.
David when
You're
they're
good.
referring
You're
as
good, dude.
where's the
What did
blonde?
You're good, man. You're good.
I know she's fine. I know, baby. Like, relax. I'll cut you. Don't even.
You're good, dude. You're good. I promise you're fine. It's
But
look
it
at the
is
channel.
pretty
It's
funny,
out
I'm
there.
not-
It's funny, dude. I laugh my ass off.
Well, fine ass, honey, pineapple.
Yeah, anyway, that's what I did too. I did baking soda toothpaste when we did brush our teeth. That's why I never wanted to brush my teeth when I was a kid. Dude, it was weird stuff, man. It was like I
You know
got
that
older.
cleans your teeth good as fuck,
And,
though?
Yeah, baking soda actually
do
is
that
better for
now.
your
Yeah,
enamel
now
than
it's
the
like
stuff
everyone
they put
Do
on
that
your
now
teeth.
as like a health nut
What
thing.
I remember is there being this is the grossest thing in the world, one toothbrush in a crusty box,
Stop.
disgusting
Why
box
is it crusty?
because it's sitting there and everyone's dunking
But how many people are using?
Yeah, and it's just sitting behind the sink. I'm like, oh, I'm brushing my
You had
teeth.
2 sisters.
You know what my grandma used to tell us to do? Swish some Coke around in your mouth and spit it out.
Okay, first of all, what?
I remember when I saw that on The Simpsons.
Make your teeth
That's
fall
a
out.
Simpsons joke. He just goes swish some Coke around and spit it out. It'll clean your teeth off. My grandma used to give us some Coca-Cola and be like, swish it around and spit it out. That'll clean your teeth. I swear to fucking God.
I'm literally just thinking right now, like my bougie ass buying my goddamn fucking gum detoxification.
She was
fucking
also,
shit. Like, what?
She was also like Ronald Reagan let her out of a fucking mental institution just in time to babysit us.
Your
So she was
metaphors are
insane.
ridiculous.
No,
Do you know that?
that's not a metaphor. That's what
That is
happened.
the truth, girl. That's the fucking truth. That is not a metaphor. Let me tell you, I have been learning so much
Okay,
about the
like,
world
I'm
between
laughing right now
1940 and
because
1990.
Journey of Fire. He's like, do we need David to enter the chat now?
I hear you. Shit. What the fuck, dude? Like, what?
So I'm just anyway back on track.
Possibly,
you
yeah.
know.
You're right, Cindy.
We got an
Possibly.
hour left to buy tickets. You guys are amazing. We're trying to do an amazing thing here. We're working towards a goal. It's hard to say exactly what the goal is. I think that as of right now, we could definitely do the down payment.
I think the idea is fucking sick.
But it's just like we're getting, so I'm not
Such a good idea.
trying to let off the gas right now because the down payment, now it's the next step.
Yes.
And so the farther we get past the down payment, we've hit that. We have the down payment. Yeah, we can say that. We
Yeah,
have
I mean,
the
we made it
ability,
in the raffle.
or not the down payment, we have the ability to secure the house.
This
So
was something
that's a
you
good
guys-
thing. We did that. We did
This
that.
is something
is
that
the
you were
most
thinking about
important thing.
anyways,
Yeah.
right? For a while. Like
For-
doing like
for-
teen
For
moms and
Kira,
doing
absolutely.
right?
It's always,
like this has been
always,
a thing we've
always.
she's told us for about 3
Since the
years.
first camp out, I think.
Yeah.
you've
Well,
been
I've
telling
met
me
you
about this.
what
Yeah.
4 years ago, I would
Yeah.
say.
Because
So
it's been a
I've
while.
heard
think
her
you lost
wanting
Kira
to do
before I
this.
met you.
Yeah, we
It was
actually
in 2020, right?
we lost Kira right when you guys came in.
Right, it was,
Like,
It was like right
right
before
after.
the
that.
first day I
Yeah.
met you, the first day I came to the property was with Jared.
Yeah.
And that was the first day I ever met you guys. It was you were having like you did Jared's thing, but it was also there was a memorial for Kira.
Yeah,
Not or
like,
small, like a.
It
you
was like I said, I had to go and actually speak at her funeral, is what
That's
it
so
was, and it
freaking
was
horrible, man.
that was like the hardest thing I ever did, to be honest with you.
I bet.
My David like typed up something for me to say, and it was like when I got there, I told him, I said,
Just let me do it.
No, I said I prayed on it
Yeah.
because in my heart I was like, I know people who will take him out.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
literally, like I
Absolutely.
can go right back to that person.
That's a weird thought to have too, because you're just
No.
like, bitch. But
no,
you had
because
to, like,
he touched
relax
my
back
baby
into it,
and
yeah.
he literally killed my baby.
that's
So
wild.
for me, it was like, I should have you taken out at this moment. And I know people who can do
You
that.
should die for that.
Exactly.
Right.
And I
yeah.
had to pray
Your thought
on
process went to that
it.
point.
Oh,
So yeah.
because I promise you, touching my kids or hurting
You
my
are not the only
kids
person that thinks
is
like
putting
that,
you
babe.
in the ground. Like that
Yeah.
is literally where I'm at. And the boys will tell you, I have said more than once, I will put you in a hole.
You're a bad
Do you know
bitch.
how
They
many-
all tell us they're
do you
scared. They're
know-
scared of
And
Cindy.
you should be, because I will put you
They
in a
are
hole
scared
if
of
you hurt
Cindy.
my
How many
kids.
social workers and how many school counselors and school principals that Cindy has to tell to like very kindly and courteously to fuck off.
Oh.
She would
Oh,
say
I'm
F
sure.
No,
I'm
it,
sure.
it
Because
is.
I'm sure.
It's bad.
School
It's really
counselors
bad.
are so rude to
Of course
foster
they
children
are.
because they know they're foster
Of course
kids
they
and
are.
like they're just like, oh, just
No.
get your GED. And Cindy's like, no, like you should. Like,
No,
for the
when I
kids who-
come in, it is so bad. I literally went to enroll Eli, one of my boys, and one of my other boys we had to Baker Act him at school. And so I'm in there and I'm sitting in front of the counselor and I have Eli sitting next to me to enroll him. And she has the freaking nerve to say to me, how is he going to be any different than the other one? And then,
Bitch, what?
and when I stood up,
What did you
Eli
say?
looked at me and he goes, oh God, just like that. And when I got
Oh,
up close
hell-
to her,
oh my
another
gosh.
counselor came in because I told her, I said,
Talk about human life.
how dare you? I said, you have no right being a school counselor.
It's like you better sit down.
Like you literally,
bitch.
like he is coming here to try and you are literally telling him not to. Like who the Sam
That's
Hill are
the,
you?
That's the status quo now, though. Like that's the status quo. Like that's how it is now. Even now, like I'm sure there's like been like things put in place where like, oh well, that's a da da da. I don't even know what the word to use now.
That's kind of what Forgotten
like, come
Angels
the fuck
is
on.
for, though. Is
You
like
know?
I feel like Forgotten Angels is kind of been like accepting that changing the status quo
Yeah.
is impossible. You can't like change the foster care system, but you can work.
But
you can work around it.
But we kind of are trying.
You can work around it, and it's like if you're gonna
Yeah.
eat a shit sandwich, are you gonna take small bites or big bites? What's the best way to eat the shit sandwich? You know,
Yeah,
it's like
that's
how
what
do we
people
handle?
say. Especially people who aren't from America, they'll be like, "Wow, the system really sucks. That's what needs to change." I'm like,
It's
"No
like
shit.
we can't
What do we
change-
do now?"
Well, we are
Yeah.
4 people
You know,
in a house right now.
Oh,
How
we're 4 people.
Oh.
We're 280,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say
people,
we're more than
you know.
4.
But yeah,
you
no,
know,
you're not
What
wrong.
I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
like,
Right.
what can we do right now is like we can.
I say
talk
that
to
all the time, dude.
people that we
It's
know.
like, what can I look at a situation
So-
and go, what can I do?
But that's
today?
what I'm
Well,
saying is like, it's
Go
the
ahead.
same thing where Josh says I'm not doing anything more than anybody else. Is like what we're doing is telling our audience and telling people about Forgotten Angels, which is the same
They're
thing
learning,
that
like we're
everybody
educating
can do.
them on it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
same
Well, it's
thing.
the more people that know, the better it is. And it's like, for me, it's like even enrolling kids in school, the problem is that they don't like my kids because they're behind the 8 ball. So when you go in there, you're taking their grade down. Like they want the A grade.
Yeah.
So when I come through the door, they're looking at me going, "Oh my God, she's bringing someone in who's going to be a problem, who's going to be..." Like literally when I had to Baker Act one of my boys when I came into the school, the principal and I got in a fight because she's telling me as my boy is melting down because come to find out one of the teachers is bullying him.
Right.
She said,
Which
my
usually
kids, like, she goes, "No, look at my teachers. They're frightened. They're going down under the desk because
Jesus
he hit the
Oh,
wall."
get out of here.
And I told her, I said, "You should be more frightened of me now than you should be of my boy
that
in there."
part, yeah.
And this is what I deal with on a daily basis because some of my kids have IEPs and I have to go in and sit through all of these classes and all these different things to get them so that they're where they need to be. And no one wants anybody who's behind the 8 ball. They want the kids, the smart ones, the brilliant ones to come through because it helps their school. It's
you
in
think-
life, period.
Mom, do you think that the system has like made these counselors or made these caseworkers? I remember my
Their
caseworker.
bonuses are attached
I
to this
remember
mess.
I had a caseworker because of my situation. I had a caseworker until I was like 7 or 8, right?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm
for
so
sure.
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you buy $100 worth of raffle tickets, save your receipt. Yes, that gets you into the camp out.
Absolutely.
shit.
So, like, I'm
Somebody
sorry.
said
yeah.
that.
No,
That's
it's
cool
$100
as
to get in
fuck.
the camp out. But if you buy if you buy $100 worth of raffle tickets, save your receipt. That gets you in.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
please do.
go on,
No, I
sorry.
actually want to know
And save
this.
it though when we're doing the registration.
Screenshot it, you know?
Screenshot it because
Yeah.
that will go with your
Oh, yeah.
registration. So keep
Damn,
that.
that's awesome. Sorry, I just always wondered this ever since I was little. I was like, I obviously just like had a really rough time with like even the situation, and like it's not as it's different than everyone else's, right? But I had a rough time, so I was like, I always wondered. I got kicked out of 3 schools. I was a cheerleader. Like I had a really good grade point average. Like I wasn't a bad like student. I was just aggressive and like I had all these triggers and I had all this shit and it would
Got baggage.
I would react to. I was like had anger management. Like I just my reaction was bad, right? And like it still kind of is a little tiny bit, but I'm just saying
You've
like
reined it in, honey.
I've
You've
reined
it
I've,
in.
at 35 I hope so. But I'm wondering, I'm like, is this like, are these caseworkers and these like people, are they just following a regimen that's told to them? Because like, hey, like these kind of kids need to be dealt with like this because they're going to act more outlandish.
Well,
Or
and the bottom line is
is that the case that you're talking about? Like
their bonuses are attached to the grades. Like
Right,
a
so
lot
if
of the
a-
stuff is
like, if
attached to
a
how well the school does.
insane child comes in and has a 4.0, 3.8 if you will, does everything they're supposed to do, good, no fucking crazy shit happening in school, but doesn't show up, aggressive attention towards other children, aggressive
they
reactions
tend to have
teachers.
more patience, a little bit more
Are they
patience.
going to actually
if-
care? Are they going to care if the grade point average is good? Because
Well,
in my
it helps
case,
their
in my case,
school.
it wasn't. I got kicked out of 3 schools.
That's what I'm saying
with
is
good grades,
Generally, they're
with
less,
good fucking everything, but because my like, I was outlandish.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying is, Cammy, generally they're when the school officials are looking at the child, when they already see that they're from foster care in their paperwork.
Are they automatically?
they're already
They
predisposed.
look at it and
That's
they're like,
predisposed.
ugh.
No, they do. I promise you, when I
So
call
they automatically
and say,
think they're going to be fucked up.
well, I have to go in, and you have to realize that my kids are 18.
Okay.
So I'm going in and
Yeah, you're
enrolling
right,
them
you're
into
right.
school, and
Yeah.
they have IEPs,
Kids are allowed to
a lot
be-
of them.
Children or people are allowed to go to high school till they're 21.
Yeah,
Right.
with
Yeah,
IEPs.
yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
But that's what helps them stay in. Like, I've had DJ, like I enrolled DJ back in school.
Sweet little DJ.
Sweet little DJ.
I love
Sweet
him
little
so
DJ should be
much.
allowed, and anyone in the chat who has been to the camp
You
out
guys know
knows
D.
You know
Sweet little
DJ.
Oh, it's a
He
baby.
sold all the
You
little
tell-
That is
baked
my
goods.
child, dude. I love
Tell me
him.
sweet little DJ doesn't deserve to go to high school and get a
I
high school
love
diploma
him.
and walk across that goddamn
And
stage.
me having to go in
He's
there
a
and
good.
enroll him, and the funny part is that when I was against that counselor,
Right.
she's like, how is he going to be any better? And I said, if you knew me, you would know that I have another kid.
Why are you
that's-
automatically why are they automatically doing that?
Because it's
That's
Forgotten
just how it
Angels.
is?
Because I have kids.
they're
They're
foster
all
kids.
from foster
Yeah.
care.
They
They're
know.
all
They
from
already have
foster
an
I don't
idea.
care.
like. I don't like that.
Well, and I
Or-
told her, I
So
said, my
it's-
kid's in
we can't change
ROTC.
How the
He's-
fuck do we
Change the
fix
system.
that?
That's automatically, they look at you like you're damaged goods.
Who
and this
came
is,
up with that?
I don't know. Even Brian Timms, you know Brian. So for him,
Wow.
him and I are close because we've both been through the same thing.
Right.
People look at you. You've been in foster care. They're like, oh, trouble. They have so much baggage. They have. Well, yeah, we do, but it was never our baggage to carry.
It's not
That's
our
what I tell
fault.
everybody. Our parents were crap. We shouldn't have to have dealt with anything that we dealt with.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah, yeah.
I shouldn't have like the triggers that I have. I shouldn't be frightened of the things that I
That
do.
part. Yeah, yeah.
But we
you
do. And you can't change that. And it's the same thing like when Brian and I speak, he's like, we talk about how we can disengage very quickly from people and from things when they start hurting you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
It's
I've had my
easy.
husband talk to me about this, about how can't you get counseling for that? No, it's something that's part of you at this point.
It's
It
a-
is. It's something that you have learned how to do to keep yourself safe.
It's what I say all the time in videos, and people who've been to the property know it. And this isn't meant to be an insult. I say it kind of like, how I talk. I like to be a little bodacious. and I
Do
just,
you, baby? Don't change who you are.
But I just go
Everybody knows.
the kids and Forgotten Angels are not poster kid.
Yeah, and they're
Okay.
not
You know-
poster
No, I
kids.
get
They're
it.
not.
Yeah,
they're not
yeah.
like little blonde hair, blue eyed cherubs, dude. These aren't Norman Rockwell
No,
paintings.
they have
Okay?
baggage.
Dude, they're freaking up there. They're fat. They got a pizza face. They got nappy hair. They're greasy.
and they're mean.
They smell
Some
bad.
of them are mean.
You know,
Some of
they're
them are
smelling.
mean.
They don't.
They're
have-
diamonds in the
They got an
rough.
attitude 2 foot wide. So what? It's like they come there because everything they've experienced has made them that way. And if you've never been a mentor, I'm not a mentor. I know where my strengths lie. My strengths lie in, I smell pleasant. I speak well.
Sometimes.
Tall, very fast, strong.
It's just
I
it's
have a lot of.
strong,
like,
baby.
I'm not a
You're so
mentor.
strong, baby. You're so strong.
I'm not a mentor.
when someone has spent
Humble.
like you got to think of how long like these kids have been alive and
My
like
man flipping the chat.
if they've spent
Was it?
this much
cool.
time in survival mode, that's like wired in their brain.
They've never. Yeah, they
Babe,
don't even
I-
know anything.
I
else.
still live in survival mode because it makes me more comfortable
So
to
it's
deal with
the-
things like
you
that
know,
than to not.
Well, think about it. If
I'm also
if you're
At
if you
35
spend-
years old, I've been
Cammy,
trying
think
to
about
learn
it.
not to
If you
do
spend
that, but
18
it
years-
sucks.
Cammy, think about it. If you spend 18 years in survival mode, and then from 18 on, you get say you're immediately
Homeless.
well
Oh.
as
She's going a different direction. But
Oh,
you're,
okay.
making,
let me finish.
Sorry.
you're making sense, but hold on.
When I'm saying they've spent their entire lives in survival mode. When you're 18, if, say in this magical situation, you've gotten into Forgotten Angels and everything's great, and you are the poster child of Forgotten Angels, and now you're moving on out of the program and you're doing so well. That person still spent 18 years
That
of their
person's
life
still there.
in survival mode.
That person
And
is
even
still
though
there.
they are now out of survival mode,
you can't take the 18 years of survival mode of their brain out.
Right.
You can
No, you can't.
work forward from there, but that person still lived
Do
that
you
life.
still have survival mode?
There's things that puts me in survival mode. Absolutely.
Right.
And
Same.
that's when I
Is, like,
start
when you
disengaging.
just learn to
and
right.
time
Absolutely.
of their life in survival mode than out.
Yeah.
There's so much rooted that has to be rewired in their
And
brain.
as you're young, when it happens, Brian and I have talked about this. It's part of your DNA. It's who you are.
It
It's
built the
it's
character
not
that you
like
are.
counseling.
You're right.
You can
You're
go to all the
actually right, Shay.
counseling
That's
and
what I'm
everything
saying,
you
is,
want
like,
in
you
the
spent
world,
so long
but
in
it's who
survival
you are.
mode.
It's who you
Right,
are.
you've spent probably more time of your life in survival mode than out of it.
I think the point that everyone's trying to make right now, like, I'm just gonna, like, go ahead and think this. I think the point of what you're saying is, like, there's moments in your life where you get a situation that happens where you have a chance where you can look outside of that survivor mode and look at the perspective that you're living and, like, decide to either, like, okay, this is still gonna happen, but I have to choose for myself or whoever it is to try to not react like that and
Yeah.
try to move forward in the life that I've been, like,
Right.
handed, or a situation or a blessing that I've been given, to, like, not have to be in that constant state of anxiety the whole time.
Right. You choose the music.
You have to choose it.
the moment.
Yeah.
You can't
better
make
never, ever
someone
let it go.
choose it. But
Yeah.
also,
You only
like,
get one shot.
but
to
also,
rock.
like, Forgotten Angels isn't going to be like, oh, well, that one time that one person fucked us over, or that one time that it didn't work on that child, we can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
That's not a
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah, failure's
Like,
a
right.
failure, dude.
It
No, and I
happens more
just
times than
don't
one, but
give
yeah.
up. Like, I seriously don't give up. And, like, some of the kids, generally, they have been holy terrors.
Would you like more juice?
Please. Thank you.
There is no more.
There's
Well,
no more juice?
So
There's
There's more
Moscato.
juice.
we
Yeah.
drank it all,
There's
There's
more
no
juice.
Moscato,
No,
though.
there's more
but
juice.
there is Moscato.
that works.
Can you mix Moscato with your Cabernet?
It can.
It's
it works.
Barcelona because
But
Josh
if you skip,
and Shay
if you
spoiled
sip
me.
Moscato, you're gonna have to do that dance, and then I'm gonna have to throw that money while you do it with no hands.
Have you met me?
Girl.
Be right back.
Sorry, guys.
So here's the deal. Of course, we never give up. You know, what's the option? The whole thing. What I always say is, there's nothing to give up to. So
Yeah.
when it comes to young men and also these young women that they help, is that if you give up, that's
They're used
tough.
to that. They're used
Right.
to everybody giving up on them because they're hard. They're hard to
Yeah.
work with. Sometimes they're hard to get along with. Sometimes, like, you don't like them in the beginning, and you have to, like, get past that
Yeah.
because you understand they have the walls up. They have all these different things that they do that aren't attractive, and if I get called bro one more time, I swear to you, I'm like, do I look like your bro?
The slang,
No.
slang is not getting any better.
No, no, it's bad.
No,
and, like,
they're gonna
they'll-
be like, oh, you got great. Cindy's Riz is off the charts. Big Sigma energy. You know, it's just like the slang isn't getting any better. You learn something about yourself, and this is something I already knew about myself. But I am not a mentor. A lot of people want to be, and I encourage people to do that. I think that's something that you can do, but you got to take it so fucking seriously. Because this is the way that it was explained to me by David and Cindy when I first met them. When it comes to being a mentor or talking to a young man, or if you're a woman talking to a young woman, obviously there's no co-ed for very obvious reasons that I should not have to explain.
Yeah.
You know,
no.
I think that there are some young men that could benefit from a family situation, like a man and a wife or something like that. But
Well,
you know,
I think every
I don't know. I think
Forgotten
there's
Angels
like,
home
you know,
has to have mentor figures in there.
Yeah.
But to have boys and girls mixed at that age where their hormones are running rampant, it's just not a
chance,
good
dude.
mix.
And they're all vulnerable.
And usually the type of the kids that we work with, you know, the wounded ones, the hurt ones, they gravitate towards each other.
Yeah.
And so when they gravitate
Trauma bonding,
towards
you know?
absolutely, they gravitate towards each other. We don't need to perpetuate that cycle. We need to make sure that we work on making them the best that they can be before. And this is, I tell my kids this all the time, before you start a relationship, let's see if we can't figure out how to get you to a place where you feel good about yourself, you're doing good about yourself. So you literally bring in the type of person that you want to be with. And this is funny because if Junior ever listens, he knows. I've told him. So Junior, you need to work on yourself. So you quit bringing in the ratchets from the world, is what I've told him.
Yeah.
Because you literally, what you put out there is what you're bringing in, and that's the type of partner that you're ending up with, and it's not good.
They're not ready
And
either.
We've had it with
You know?
Junior, the one girl that he was dating, and he knows. I'm like, watch your mouth. Like, you don't talk to me like that. You don't talk disrespectful in front of me. And I walk in the room, and this girl is on the phone with him. So she's swearing, and he's like, nah, Ma's in the room. And she goes, I don't give an F. He goes, well, then we can't be together. And he broke up with her. So to teach
That
them.
is a very, if you've met Junior, you'll know that Cindy's story has zero hyperbole in it.
Yeah.
That is probably exactly how it happened.
It did. It literally, it did, because Junior and I have a very special relationship. And when he was being a real pain in my butt and a pain with David, I literally had to like grab a hold of him, and he goes, I still don't know how you did it. Flip him around and like, this isn't, you're driving the train. However you drive this, either it's off the tracks or you stay on the tracks, it's up to you. But right now it's getting bad and it's getting ugly. And he will tell you from this day, is like, she trained with special ops or something. He goes, I don't know.
And now he's about to go to boot camp,
Yeah,
right?
and now he's
You know?
going to boot camp. And like I said, he's got the best heart. Some of the stuff he's done in the time that he lived on Forgotten Angels, like having him go to we're giving him a chance to make money. We tell him you can take all the scrap metal, everything. Take it, deliver it. We don't want to deal with it. And you can keep the money. He literally got the money and went and bought me all these flowers with the money. Like, that's where
he
some
was,
of these
Junior's
kids'
really
hearts
special,
are.
man.
Yeah.
And he was always for me, because you know me, I don't really try to get close to anybody because it's not my
Not your thing.
it's not my
I know.
thing. But but just by being around, you get to know
You get to
people,
know the kids,
or
and
you get to know the
like what they're like.
extroverts.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like if they're an extrovert, and Junior is
Oh yeah.
he is a
Piece of
extra
work.
extrovert.
He
Yeah,
is.
me too. Like I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
Same
is.
thing with Tim. You know.
Yeah.
Well, Tim didn't start that way, but Tim is an
No,
extrovert
Tim,
too. You know.
Yeah, he is now,
So
but he
it's
wasn't like
So
that.
probably more than anybody, I got to know Junior and Tim, and Junior just would ask the oddest questions, and it was always a very thoughtful thing, because he would ask questions that came from a place of genuine curiosity, that were questions that he obviously spent time thinking about.
Yeah.
He would be like, well, I've observed you. How do you do this thing? Like, he obviously like took his time to think about the question that he was going to. It wasn't just where'd you get that shirt? Where'd you get those shoes? Or, it was like a genuine, like, I've spent time thinking about this question. I know that sounds so simple, but just in life in general, that is a rare trait. That someone goes like, I'm going to wait and like gather and really think like, I want to ask you a question, but I want to make sure it's a good one.
Well, and with
know?
Junior, he's so funny when
Not just with me, with
when
anybody
we
who's
were
like
yeah
that.
in Georgia, we were coming back through because we're looking for properties, and I messaged him and I'm like, okay, we're gonna swing by and see you because I don't want to miss seeing you. We're this close.
Yeah.
And he's like, Ma, I'm 2 hours away. I'm like, do you think I care? Like, at 2 hours is not that far. I'm coming to see you. And his face when we showed up, like, we made it so he could just walk from his.
I did have some red wine
Thank you,
left.
sweetie. So he could walk from his apartment to us. And
Thanks, baby.
for him, he was just like ecstatic that we actually took that extra time to stop in, even though we didn't have to. But he's one of our kids. And why wouldn't we? But we sat there. All we did was have like this little Chinese bowl or whatever with him. But those
So
types
solemn.
of things, mean so much to them and to all of
To
them.
you too,
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
like-
it definitely to me. Tim is coming. His birthday is the 18th. I've never missed Tim's birthday. And so he's been messaging me. Hence, before we got on the live stream, my phone rang twice. Wanting to know when he can come to see us. I'm like, David's not home, but I'm home. He goes, well, you're my favorite person, so that's good.
Yeah, it's coming.
He's coming regardless.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, that's part of, like, all of these kids that come in, that they know that they come back for their birthdays, that we celebrate them, and that we love them like they're our own kids. That's what it's about
So
for all of us.
For myself and probably a lot of people out here too. So there's a lot of people out here who support the charity. I would say the majority of the people who support Forgotten Angels have never met you through the channel. You know, they've never been to the camp. I'm not taking anything away from the people who come to the camp out. They do amazing things, but if you take everyone, the majority of the people have never met you. But I will tell you, when it comes to knowing where your money goes, knowing what it does, knowing how you should feel about it, and the good things that it's done in this world, you have the same experience that I do. Because like I said, there's a few young men that I've met and other people who've been involved and been helped by the charity that I've met. But most of the time, the reward that I personally get from working with Forgotten Angels, just, you know, also just knowing that we're doing a good thing, is hearing these stories.
Yeah.
That's the stories, and those stories are like, that's the reward that I get. So I want everyone out there to know, like, when you hear these stories, like, that's the same thing I do, dude. I'm not out there freaking helping these kids do anything. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just like, you know.
hard.
You've been at this
It's
for
hard
a while, haven't you?
10
for Josh
years.
and I to
Yeah.
get,
10
it's
years in
personally
August.
hard for Josh and I to get emotionally involved because we're just people. We don't. It's hard for us when somebody does something bad and they have to leave, and then we don't get to see them anymore. So it's like I feel like supporting in a different way.
Yeah, I
'Cause
feel
it's
you.
Well,
Just
it is hard. It's
not
hard
how I
for
personally
me.
can. And
I'm just like doing something else personally, but
No, like as a mom, it's hard for me to make that decision that I have to move one forward. And I've, like David and I've had
well,
this
it's not always even your
discussion.
choice. Like
You're
if
very
somebody
much a
like,
mom. You've been a mom.
No,
Kat.
if
You
somebody
have
does
two,
something
you know.
bad and like
Well,
you
but
know?
usually if they've done something bad, I've already started moving them forward off the property. My
Yeah.
instincts are crazy on,
but
Well, that's
where I
why
was going
you
with
are the way
that
you are.
is there are really great stories. Like there's like people who come back for their birthdays all the time
Yeah.
because they're your
This is
family.
their
they're your
home.
mom. You're always
This is
like
their
you're their
home.
mom. You're always checking in on them, and like that's exactly where your money's going. Is it's not just like this person doesn't need help anymore now that
No.
they've left Forgotten Angels. Like there's
They
still
still
a
help
person
them, yeah.
who it like needs their mom
They're still
sometimes
receiving it, yeah.
and like
100%.
just needs
Right.
to talk. Tim calls because he just needs to talk. If something
gotta bounce
happens,
it off somebody you trust.
well, he got in an accident and he called me at the accident site and he's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, okay, take a breath. Tell me what happened first. And he goes, I just got in an accident. I'm like, are you okay? And he goes, yeah, I'm okay. Then you're fine. Everything's going to be fine. Car's replaceable. Everything's replaceable.
you can
As
replace
long as
it.
you're okay, I'm fine. You're fine.
Right.
And he goes, okay.
That's always
And
number
then
one,
he
dude.
calmed down.
That's that mom cat shit.
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
all it is. It's
and then
like,
we helped him
she
get
says, I'm okay,
another
I'm okay.
car. Like, but for him, it's like with any of the kids, they call when something's going wrong, or they just need to talk to us, or just to bounce something off of us,
Yeah,
or I
so-
can't pay my bills.
Right.
What can I do? I'm like, I
Yeah,
got a
sometimes
weeder
you
with
need
your name on it.
$200.
So
yeah.
Yeah,
So that's like
what you're explaining is like, yes, they come,
just-
they
it
come, they
continue
put
it.
themselves into a position, they get into a position where they are able to fend for themselves, but the love that she
Yeah.
gives and the
she's still a mom.
yeah.
She's still their
Always
mom.
a mom.
they still
And,
call.
like,
Like I don't have kids. I'm sure a lot of you do. Like
One
none
of
of
my
us
favorite
do. But
quotes is some people will always need help, and that doesn't mean that they're not worth helping.
yeah, I always need help.
I just want to give a shout out to my
Love you
man
guys.
Zachary Moose. He goes, and it's a little bit of a sad quote, but you know I get it. Zachary Moose who threw a $10 super chat on us. We appreciate you, brother. He goes, I hate to say broken people are more apt to help broken people, so I'm sorry that you've all been through what you have, but I'm glad that it's made possible for you too to help break the cycle.
Yeah.
And I think that is amazing that these
That
guys
is,
do
that's
that.
exactly to a T.
You know.
It's like
I wouldn't say it's
when-
me, but I'm glad that they do it.
No, for me, it's like if I could tell you how many times with the boys that I've had this discussion, because sometimes I hear this, you don't know what I'm going through, you don't know, or any of the kids. I'm like, yeah.
We fucking
'Cause
know, baby.
we do. And then sometimes I'll tell them some of my stories and they're looking at me like,
The reason why we're
Holy
able to,
cow.
the reason why people like how all of us are, everyone has their own thing. The reason why you can empathize with people that are going through something, people don't realize this. This is like one of the biggest things I wish people would understand. If someone empathizes with you, it's because they understand what is happening.
Well, it's
They're not trying to talk down to you. They're not trying to tell you about your life. They're like,
It's
I
also
have
when the boys are
felt
trying to
this
sneak out and
before.
do something bad. Cindy's
Yeah.
like,
How many
you
times
don't-
did we sneak out and do bad shit though, babe?
that's what I'm saying is she knows.
Bad.
Yeah.
She knows.
That's what I'm saying.
are you
She
kidding?
knows.
I had
She
literally
knows exactly what they're doing.
some of the boys, especially this was during the pandemic, and they're telling me where they're going. Now, mind you, we were on lockdown, and I knew that's not where they were going. And so I told David, I'm like, that's not where they're at. And he goes, how do you know? I said, because I know.
feel it.
And I took one of our cards and I'm like, it's over here. And he goes, what the heck? And I put one of our business cards like on the windshield. And then I sent a message to the boys. I can see you. And they're
Don't
like,
fuck on me. I don't
and
fuck
they're
on
like,
you.
how that's kind of spooky. And so when they came out on the car and they saw the business card there, they knew that I knew where they were, and it's not where they said they
Okay,
were going
first
to
of
be.
all, that's creepy, but I also like it.
You know, like you don't play with me.
I'd be like,
because
damn!
yeah. Like, and that's why they say, holy cow, did she train with special ops? Because
Maybe
I know what you're
I
up to
think
because
that,
I've been there.
A lot of people have been there. I think,
Yeah?
that's why they know how to do it. I think personally for myself, I'm, 300 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal with a body that women love and men fear. And somehow I still manage to be humble.
What am I?
Yeah, very humble.
So
And I still lower myself to this
One
level.
of the first things, one of the first things somebody said during the chat was, "Does the bike come with a girlfriend?" Because you were sitting on the bike for the thumbnail of this.
am I the girlfriend that it comes with?
And I was
No,
like,
they're
"Oh
all
no,
my girlfriends."
no!" I was like, "No, the girlfriend, a girlfriend comes with like you'll definitely get a girlfriend, but she doesn't come with the
With the
bike."
bike.
Yeah.
You'll
The
get it
girlfriend-
from
But you'll
having
draw
it.
the girls
you'll draw the
in if you're
girlfriend
on
in
the
if
bike.
You have
You and Shay have
a
to
full
fight over
motor
it
Yeah.
now.
So here's the thing. Everyone's allowed to have a girlfriend. Just check with me first.
You and Shay have to fight over me now. Period.
So
That's funny.
with
would
I think
fight
we've
for
got
you.
about
Would
30
you fight-
minutes
would
left.
I'll
you?
fight for you.
So
We have
sweet.
about 30 minutes left until the raffle closes, so you can have the Road King, which I think is really a cool motorcycle. I love blue bikes.
The fucking Honda is tight, Shay. That was like the fastest fucking bike in its day. Like that was the fastest fucking
Cammy,
shit.
I want you.
You know I like Honda.
Look at
you
the
know,
camera right now. Look at you.
You know I like Honda.
I know,
babe.
but look at the camera right now. Look at you,
Yes, mommy.
and then look at me. We are opposites. This is why I like the blue Road King.
This is why
and
I'm
you
in
like
love with you.
the red Honda.
Obviously.
We're opposites.
I know.
I don't like sport bikes.
Dude, if we got married, we would have a worse situation than we have here at Brapstar. We'd have like 37 bikes completely opposite of each other.
but it would be so clean.
It would be so clean.
See,
It would
David
be
loves
so
that
clean.
Bike. He loved.
Dude,
he
that
loves,
bike
loves
is like
that.
that. Man,
Drop your favorite Honda in the chat right now. I always like to know what someone's favorite Honda is.
Yeah, I want to hear it too. I still have the CBR F4i. It's sitting in the garage next to my house. And I don't know if you guys know this either, because we don't express it. Like, I moved out of where I was living, closer to Josh and Shay and Forgotten Angels, and I'm actually staying in a house that Forgotten Angels purchased in a mother-in-law suite. And I've been there for about 6 months, and it's beautiful. And I've been, like, upgrading it, and, like, it's thanks to her. Like, the love that this whole ass situation has for people, sorry, I'm, like, getting choked up, but it extends further than you guys. I know you guys feel it, but it's even further than that.
Grandma.
It's further. Hi, Grandma.
No.
Like, I've literally been staying in a house that Forgotten Angels owns, so I could be closer to them and closer to Shay, closer to Josh for literally about 6 months.
Yeah.
So, you guys, what you think you know, it's even better than that.
Is the
It's even
Africa
better.
Twin a Honda? Man, they really went off, huh?
Yeah.
They've made
That
that
was
bike.
the cutest reaction to your question
The
I've ever
Africa
seen.
Twin has been around since the 80s.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
They stopped making it for a while, but they've made
Dude,
it
what did it look
Smart
like
first.
then?
similar to what it looks like now.
Dude, they really went off with that, huh?
So they went off, bitch.
Like
Yeah.
Honda really goes off. I
Honda,
asked the
Honda
chat-
used to be one of the
I
coolest
asked
companies
the
in the world.
I
She
still
asked a question and they.
What their
like
favorite
Honda.
Honda is.
You know I
Hmm?
like
Oh,
Honda.
I love Honda.
What's
You
your
know I
favorite
like
Honda?
Honda.
V65,
That's
like my Sabre.
yeah. It was like that's the Sabre.
Yeah.
That's your favorite Honda.
You've never ridden an 1100.
That's your favorite Honda.
They are very fast.
How
Torque?
fast?
Torque fast
they're-
or fast?
Let's do a video. First time riding a V65.
Is it? I want to know. Is it torque fast or is it fast in general?
You will be shocked.
Am I allowed to ride it?
Yeah, of course you
That's
are.
how I
I'm
know
saying,
you're.
yeah.
That's how I know the answer you're gonna give me.
It's wild. It's a wild motorcycle. You will be shocked.
If he lets me ride it, that means it's torque fast.
All I know is I've ridden on the back of the motorcycle with David, his Blackbird, and did not enjoy it at all.
It's a very fast
Do you
motorcycle.
want
See
your
her
own
speed.
motorcycle?
No, I don't.
You
No, she
like
doesn't.
being a
No,
backpack?
she likes backpack.
I absolutely like. I don't conform to like peer pressure because everyone said, "Don't you want your motorcycle endorsement? Don't
No, I'm
you?"
just asking.
But no, for me, I'm safer on the back with David than
Mm-hmm.
I would ever be riding my own because his reaction time with all of the years he's been on the bike is so much better than what mine would be.
Would you ride on the back of my motorcycle?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I feel very safe.
Like if I
with-
wanted to take you for a ride, would you ride on the back?
I feel safe with David. I just do.
That was my favorite question the whole day.
Yeah. No, I feel safe with him.
Shay, would you ride on the back of my motorcycle?
I wouldn't. So
Well, you know.
Yes, fucking would. Yes, you would.
I've literally
I don't
never ridden on the
mind
back.
being
I've ridden on the back of a
backpack.
motorcycle.
Me
one
neither.
time
I
in my
love
whole
being a
life.
I don't
backpack.
mind being backpack
No.
because I have nothing to prove. I've ridden a
neither.
motorcycle for 10 years.
If
I know I can ride
I can
one.
tell when someone's able to ride the motorcycle.
And you could ride a
when I get
motorcycle
on the
too.
back.
Honda Blackbird.
See, for
It's,
me, it came from a different place. I used to do physical therapy
Okay.
before I started nursing.
Okay.
And I took care of a lot of patients that had injuries from motorcycles. Paralysis,
Okay, I
the
see,
whole
I
9
see it.
yards. So I
You
always
don't act
said,
on that, but I see what you're saying.
and so I always told my girls, do not get on the back of a motorcycle. So now they're like, Mom, you told us we should never. I said, but the difference is you're going to get on the back of a motorcycle with a young kid.
It's true.
And I'm getting on the back of a motorcycle with a grown-ass man that's been doing it for 42 years.
It's true. I can't tell you
or more.
how many girls I
So-
put on the back of my motorcycle when I was a young kid.
But you know what I'm saying? And that's why
The
I
difference
said,
is shut
because
the difference is
you're not going to be as safe on the
You
back of a
weren't
motorcycle
around.
because
Yeah,
they're
you
not
don't have the
as
decision-making
safe
paradigm to
on
do
it.
this.
No. Like it's and hands down.
I
And
would get on the back of hers because I love her, and he was one of the first people in my life
Josh was the first person I rode on the back
that
of
I
a
got on the
motorcycle
back of a
with.
motorcycle with.
It's tough for me.
And my
so
ex-husband,
David's the
and that's
only
it.
one that I've rode on a motorcycle.
Anyone else?
on the back
Absolutely.
of it with.
it's
fucking
tough.
not.
It's tough for me to when you say like whose bike would you get in the back of, because obviously I'm the greatest of all time, MVP, worldwide.
Next to David.
So it's hard.
Worldwide.
So it's hard for
worldwide.
me to. It's hard for me to go like, oh my god, why would you get on somebody? Would any of you guys get on a motorcycle who they weren't quite as good as you are, even if it was by a very small amount,
Some people will.
right?
Some
Some
people don't give
people
a
will
fuck.
just
And so,
get
like,
on
how
the
can
back.
you
They
ask
no
me?
will.
problem.
They will.
The
Not me.
greatest.
No.
The greatest that
I'm
ever
also
lived.
controlling, so like no.
For me, I value my life. I just do. And I feel very safe on the back of the bike with David because I know that
Yeah, you trust him.
I
Yeah, get
trust
it.
him. I know how much he loves me and he's not going to do anything stupid. He doesn't want to die either. But we've almost been hit by drunk drivers twice. We've been ran off the road. His reaction time is incredible. If it were me,
It's all trust.
I would
So
be
you trust
underneath the
him.
ground already. I promise you, if I were riding my own bike, I would be, because my reaction time would not be the same as his. Like, he sees everything like way in front. He sees behind. He sees everything.
I'm
I
so controlling.
couldn't.
I'd be looking at the same time too.
I could
Yeah.
see everything, but I am protected by a higher.
All right, I'm gonna get on the back of yours. You get on the back of mine.
God loves an idiot.
I'm sorry.
He does, dude.
That's terrible.
That's why John has such good luck. Have you never heard him say that before?
It was just when he
says
said
that all
it.
the time.
I know, it was just the way he said it in that moment.
God loves
an idiot.
God loves idiots, small children, and puppies. I qualify for all
So
three.
Hypnotic in the chat asked the same question I did. He said, "Was the passenger seat on the Blackbird uncomfortable, or was it just scary?"
So
It
It's
was
the position,
uncomfortable.
yeah.
It was scary because you have nothing behind you, and he was going 90, and I'm like holding on to him, but I'm like, there's nothing to hold me.
It just
from
feels like you're flying
off the
in a
bat.
way.
It feels like you're flying off. And literally, I'm like, got my hands gripped into his shirt, and he's like, "You don't need to hang on." Oh, yes, I do, because I literally feel like I'm flying off the back. So no,
You know, the only
I did not
motorcycle
enjoy
that
it
made
at
me
all.
feel like that was the Vulcan S.
It's fast.
And I don't know,
it's
was
very
it just
fast.
because it did? Was
This
it
is the
because
seat shape.
I think it was the seat shape, and because it didn't
It's a
have
good
You don't
bike.
feel like
there
you
was
go on it.
no fairing
And
no windshield.
we're
so
fucking small too. So like if we
I felt like I was literally like riding the
we're all
motorcycle
small.
and
I feel like if you
blow
sit on a
away.
bike that's not comfortable, like you're not supposed to be there. You're just like,
Well, you feel like you're gonna fly off the back.
I also rode on a
like you
sissy
have
bar
no
on the
meat
back of
to
half
hold
of
you
your
on,
bikes.
and you literally feel like you're flying off
Back
the
in the
back.
day.
Cami has ridden on the fender
I rode on the fender for
plenty of times, dude.
a long
Cami is
time.
not afraid.
Oh my god, that shit sucks.
That's
so
a big.
bad.
So that's a big. Anyone out there
That
who
shit
does like
sucks so
chopper
bad.
shit,
Yeah, that's a
will be like, that's a big old lady flex. Be like, my old lady will ride on the fender. Your old lady needs a
It
pad.
sucks dick. No,
No,
it's not fun.
it needs to have
Don't you wish your
a
girlfriend was hot
back
like
so you
mine?
don't
You
feel
know
like
what I
you're
mean?
flying
like
off.
straight
I'm sorry,
on the fender,
but I
like
don't
not
do
even
that.
like
Fender,
a
yeah.
little
on
Hardtail.
suction seat.
the fender.
On the fender, hardtail.
Hardtail.
Not even a suction seat.
Yeah.
No,
suction
not
seat.
even that.
It's
Damn.
like, don't you wish your girlfriend
That
ain't
it
a freak
was
like
me.
mine?
Wish
It was
your
me just
girlfriend
like
was
wrapping my
hot
legs
like
around Josh
me.
and was like,
Exactly.
"Let's fucking
Don't
go."
you
Like I'm not gonna fall off.
raw like me.
Exactly. That's what it's like.
Don't ya?
I did have a very dear person of mine ride on the fender of my V-Star 650 on the fender numerous times. So like she doesn't watch the shit anymore, but that bitch rode on the fender like a fucking boss on the interstate
I'm
numerous
gonna
times.
tell you, I feel like it's a game for men to make a woman ride on the most uncomfortable back seat.
Like, are you gonna
possible.
deal with this? Because if you can't deal with
Then,
that kind of shit.
then you ain't down bad. And like,
Well,
I feel like
and
it's
that's
a game.
part of it with
And
David
it's like,
with the motorcycle
I get
too.
it.
He's
and
like,
once
you don't
I
like it.
started
Right.
doing that to my own bikes, I was like, man, I fucking get it.
Well, I'm so glad that you have back seats in all your bikes. I'll ride with you, girl. I'll ride you.
I didn't
baby
know
girl.
it.
I'll ride you, baby girl.
I had a solo seat for a second.
I'll ride
no,
with you,
and
baby
that's
girl.
part of it with this bike that he's raffling. He's like, you don't enjoy it. I'm like, hell no, I don't enjoy it. I'm gonna fly off the back when
Yeah,
you're
there's
going
no-
90.
yeah,
There's
yeah, I
no
get it.
enjoying it. But you
But
ride
that's
by
why
yourself.
if somebody doesn't want that
It's-
kind of bike, there's also the Road King available. There's like
yeah,
the
Yeah,
there's
you're right.
two
Yeah,
Yeah.
completely different ones.
And you can also just sell it and take the money.
Yeah, if
you
that's
can do
it
that
too.
too. Yeah.
That's always an option.
David would probably buy it back.
We're
if
not
he really
mad.
wanted to.
We're not mad.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not a bike that he wanted to part with. He just didn't.
You
But
can do
the
whatever you want with
gains,
it.
like I said, the gain from it is far better for Forgotten Angels than
Oh,
keeping
Shelby,
the
thank
bike.
you so much for sharing the link.
Yeah, share the link. We got about 20 minutes left. Not about. We got exactly 20 minutes left. It's 8:40 right now. So you have 20 minutes left to buy a ticket. I just want to reiterate exactly what we're doing here.
Go ahead.
So you guys know what Forgotten Angels does. You know what Forgotten Angels helps young men and young women
Sean, right.
who have aged out of the
Yes.
foster care system.
Told you.
These are people who are the situations that they come from are unknowable for most people. For most people that haven't been in one of those situations, which is fine. It's not like you have to have been in it to understand it, but it's almost like it seems like it's not real. But I promise you, this is happening in your neighborhood, unfortunately. So you have these young men and young women who are coming from situations where they are mentally abused, surely, physically abused often, sexually abused more often than you would like to say. They're given drugs, shot up with drugs by the parents. You could ask why. You could not believe it. You go, I don't believe something like that. Well, fucking believe it.
facts.
It's true.
So they
The
have a
situation
drug buddy,
has to be so
unfortunately.
bad for it to even get to the point where they're taken away from their parents and put into foster care.
So where the reason that these foster care homes are so bad, because a lot of people will hear me talk about this. And they'll hear
Not
me,
all. Can I say?
they're
something?
not all bad. Sure.
They're not all bad.
They're not all bad.
There's I would say it's like a 60-40. 40 being good. 60% of them are bad.
So
They get money from them, like, and then they're just like, we don't get money from you anymore. Get the fuck out. And they're literally just like, go out behind a gas station. Literally, Cindy will go to the gas station and pick up one of the kids from a gas station. That's literally happened before. Like,
So,
what would you do? You would rob. You would fucking da to eat.
the
Sorry.
reason, no, you're fine, Cam.
But it's
You're-
true
you're-
though. Like,
you're
they're
doing
not
it.
all bad, but a lot
So
of
the
them are.
reason that these foster care homes are allowed to exist, because a lot of people wonder, like, why? That seems like beyond the pale. Why is this allowed to exist? Someone should do something. The reason that they're allowed to exist is because these young men and young women come from situations that are so fucking dire that, like, they're going like, okay, well, this is a foster care home that's basically not going to take care of them. They're not going to give them any life skills. They're not going to do anything but
But they're not
provide
gonna hurt
a bed
them.
and air
Right.
conditioning, which are the only two things that are legally I'll have to provide. Food, no. Entertainment, no. Enrichment, no. Supervision, no. Mentorship, no. A bed, air conditioning, 4 kids to a room, a bed, air conditioning, that's it. So you've taken a child, and people are like, that can't be real. I hear people say, that can't be real.
No,
It's real because the kid that's sleeping in that bed, that's only provided a bed and air conditioning, and you have somebody who's collecting $1,000 a month from every single kid in a 3-bedroom house with 4 kids per bedroom. You do the math. I literally can. I didn't graduate the 10th grade. So you do the math. The
It's
reason that they're...
$12,000 a house.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. No, I'm just kidding. So
I feel like they're required to show that they're doing.
they're allowed to
something,
do that?
but-
Oh, exactly.
They're allowed to do
should
that
be
Yeah, they should
required.
be, but they
because
don't.
the situation that they came out of is a kid would come out of a situation where his mother's injecting him
They
with
consider
methamphetamines,
worse, so this is
Yeah.
better.
putting out cigarettes on his hands,
Yeah.
and selling sexual pictures of him for
That's
money
what happened to my
for
sister.
drugs. And so you're like, that's the alternative. Then so they're just, that's why at least they're not being
Shut
molested
down, or they're not.
or killed or
But
whatever.
see, the problem
It's like it's
for
insane.
me, when we get kids that they've been in the system and they're getting paid, and mind you, when they get to us, we're not getting anything. Like, we get no money for them. We just absorb them. But they come to us, they're 18 years old, and you and I both know that when you turn 16, you should have had your driver's license. By the time you turn 18, you should have your high school diploma or your GED. But they come to us with nothing.
Because you're not being paid for them, because that's the reason they were kicked out of their foster homes.
Right.
Is because they are no longer benefiting.
Yeah,
from-
because they're no longer getting a check, but
So
they have
that's
them
why
and
you're
they're
like,
not doing
"Goodbye."
their job. And this is what freaking pisses me off, is that they have them, they're getting a check for them, but there's no accountability. So if you're coming to me and you're 18 years old, how come you don't have your high school diploma, you don't have a GED, you don't have your driver's license, you don't have a bank, like none of these things. Like, this should have been taught. They were getting paid to teach them these things, and they've done nothing. They've collected the check, they've taken up
didn't do anything
space,
with
and
it,
they've
yeah.
done nothing with them. Like, they're a cash cow, but they don't care about these kids because they're just another
Fucking
number.
kid
Another
farming.
one's coming in when they turn 18. And this is the type of stuff that pisses me off, because you can't, like, once they get to me, they're behind the 8 ball already. Like, I'm literally enrolling them in high school. I'm, taking them for their GED. I'm literally used to have to take like
Well, they're-
5 of my kids for
But
their
do a
GED.
damn good
Their
job,
foster
Mom.
parents
Yeah, but
will
it's
kick
frustrating.
them out on their 18th birthday. They'll receive a trash bag to get all their belongings and get out as quick as possible, because they need to make room for the next $1,000.
It's a common foster
It's
care
not
story.
not make room for the next child. You need to make room for the next.
You know how I know
It's
that's a
on
common
their
foster care story?
birthday.
Because that was Cindy's story.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
their
the trash bag
birthday.
story.
So
It's
I don't
their
know if
on
you
your
guys
on
know
their
this.
birthday.
If there's anyone in the chat who has old backpacks or old luggage that you want to donate, look up on Google any local foster care system, like local foster care or like charities that are donating backpacks to them, because that is something they never receive. And imagine having, like, being able to put your stuff into a suitcase when you go house to house instead of
But see, the
having to put
problem
it in a
is
trash bag.
they don't have that much stuff. Like when they come to me, like even the kids, like literally when Brandon came to me, he had broken glasses.
Oh,
and
buddy.
He had only a few sets of clothes, no clean underwear, no nothing. Like we went directly to Walmart when he arrived on our property. And then within the next few days, I went to have his glasses fixed because he had like tape all over his glasses that were all whack. And I'm going, how the Sam Hill is it possible you've been sitting over here and they've been collecting a check and you're coming to
You don't have
me
your glasses fixed.
and none of this is done? Like this is the type of crap that happens all the time. And I get so frustrated because the state allows it, number one. And when they come to us, they're broken. They're so broken that no one has given a crap about them, and this has been acceptable and it's been allowed, that I get so mad that the state allows it. The system, they're
There's
getting
no
paid
standardized.
for this.
There's no standardized checking. They're like, they don't know. They can't prove it. They can't do any of that. So yeah, I get what you're
But
saying.
it's ridiculous. And then for them to come to us, and from, like for us, it's like, okay, the first thing we do is make you feel human.
That
You know,
part.
you're coming on your birthday. Okay, you're getting a cake. We're getting a gift card. We're taking you out to dinner. We're having some of the kids interact with you because you're special. But they don't feel special because, they've never known that. We had DJ the first time that he came, and this, like, it breaks my heart because, I'm like, okay, so where's your favorite place to eat? And he goes, no one's ever asked me that. It's his 18th freaking birthday, and no one's ever asked you where your favorite place
What'd he
is to
pick?
eat.
What do you pick?
He went to Burger King. He wanted to go
Because he
to
doesn't know
Burger
what
King.
else does he know. He doesn't know anything else.
But there's like when they ask you and they have no dreams, they have like they don't expect anything special for their birthday. And that's why now all the boys come back for their birthday because I give them gift cards.
in their
we
brain
do
now.
the
You
cake.
should look at your mom and dad. You should look at your parental units as like, that's where my good
Parental
birthday
unit.
is.
Exactly.
That's where my good birthday is.
Good word.
That's where it's supposed to be, and that's how they're supposed to be treated. But they
You know
don't
the sweetest
expect
thing?
it. It's like DJ crying because we asked, and he's like, no one's ever asked.
Oh my
me
god,
that.
have you guys ever taken him to like a different restaurant before?
Oh yeah, he's
So now,
He's back.
now he's
Yeah,
like
only
flourishing.
Burger King.
He's like, I like to go to fucking Eddie V's.
Yeah,
bitch.
like-
I'm just saying, when it comes to fast food, I roll with the king.
Yeah, I roll with the king too.
Yeah.
Dude, Burger King's fire.
Their employees are dressed like burgers, so
I
it's
love
like
that.
I
Yeah.
love
It's
that.
kind of hard not to. But like you said, it's the fact that
I knew
all
there's
of
a
these
reason I liked
kids,
it.
when they come in,
I really did.
they have no expectations.
They're
They
meant to
have
be.
no dreams, no anything. And it's like to teach them to dream about something better, and you can do better. You can have better.
Yeah.
And like when you ask them, so like what
It's their
what
mind,
are your
it's their mindset.
I
Anybody's
know.
mindset. If you give them a mindset to follow, the mindset comes true. It's true for all humans. But like if you think something, that's what your reality is. If you think like
But survival mode
If
is
you
when you're
think
in survival
Burger
mode,
King
you
and
don't
da-da-da,
dream
or
about
whatever,
anything.
your mindset is what you think about at all
Yeah.
times. If you expand that mindset, which is what you do for them,
Yeah.
that's what makes them do better. I think that's what they were
That's what
lacking.
I was saying yesterday, where it's like you give somebody the room to fail at something. It's
Yeah.
like these kids
Exactly.
have never been able to have the experience to be bad at
They're
something.
not
like
So
exactly.
just
They're
real-
not
just-
allowed
and
to
try
think about
something
it.
different.
Real quick,
Yeah.
Robert Plainstreet says, what is live chat for? We read every single message.
Mm-hmm.
I read every single message that's here. And so I just want to give a big shout out to Flip Elliott, Flip and the Blue Mule.
Flipping the bugle.
He was the one, I don't know how much he had to do it by. I'm sure knowing him, it was a lot.
Yeah.
He pushed the raffle over $50,000.
Wow.
So
He
so
is
shout
freaking
out to
amazing.
everybody
And,
and
we've
Flip,
talked
you
about
know.
this. You're coming to the camp out. Remember, you said you're going to
yeah.
drive
We'll come up there.
and come.
We'll come up there and pick you up in a car.
Because I know he said he can't ride the motorcycle.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Are
I'm going to
you
use the
kidding?
bathroom real quick, and then I'll come back. We'll pull
He's
a
the
ticket.
reason I have Dolly Parton's book.
That's cute.
He is the reason, because I love Dolly Parton. I love who she is and the fact that she interacts with the community. She has, she buys
We stand
books,
Dolly. She's a national treasure.
like she
Yes.
is freaking amazing. So we had a book that was donated when we were working with all the truckers, and he is the one that bought the book. Like the raffle went through. He paid over $2,000 for this Dolly Parton book, and then he sent it to me.
How cute.
So
sweet.
I know he is freaking amazing. Like
Dang.
he is
Okay, Flip.
amazing. So I have this book in my house now, and I absolutely love it. And mind you, my daughter loves Dolly Parton,
There
and
you go.
she's like, "Mom,
It's a fucking family
yeah."
affair.
She's like, "When does this book?" I'm like, "When I'm dead." You got
When
a
I'm
while,
dead,
baby.
child.
Baby
When I'm
child.
dead, you get my book. That's it.
Write it in the will because we'll
Yeah.
fight for it.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's like, oh my gosh,
God, you
that
should
book.
dress up as Dolly Parton for Halloween.
Yeah, I could.
You
I
should.
absolutely love her. I think
You
she
should.
is freaking amazing.
I love Dolly.
Oh, what she does for the community and what she has done for her area as far as like the literacy program. She does. She donates books like during the summer and everything. She's amazing.
I love her.
And I love her motto. She's like, either you lip it, tuck it, suck it. Like, she looks freaking amazing because she has people to take care of her. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I'm like, heck,
Absolutely.
why not? Do it. If you got
Yeah,
the money.
girl.
If I had her money, I promise you, I would go in. I would like
Me too.
start from A to B, go on, you know, but hey, it is what it is.
Oh, we love Dolly.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. She is, but like I said, flipping the mule, he is the one that did the raffle, that bought the book for me and
so
sent it to me.
sweet.
So yeah, no, that was actually pretty amazing. I have it tucked away in one of my chests so nothing happens to it. No one can touch it. Nothing, it goes nowhere. But I was so excited waiting for it to come. What did I say? Like Dolly
If you
Parton,
think about
are
it,
you wrong? Yep, that's right. Either you
That's-
like it or you're
if
wrong.
you
That's
think
right,
about
because
it-
she's amazing, right?
that's an heirloom gift.
It is. No, like I said, I was so excited when that book came. I could not wait for my Dolly Parton book to come. It was, and it's huge. And the funny part is that when they were trying to get things donated, when we were doing this raffle, they thought that a guitar would be too heavy. Yeah. They did not know what they were doing, because this book is solid. Like, it is like 20 pounds of solid, this book of Dolly's.
I've heard that about Dolly.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. It is awesome. I love it. Like, I absolutely love it. But yeah, he is.
I love
amazing.
large books. That's great. My dream one day is to have a library. I talked for a little while about having a book club with
See,
the boys. but
I like to hold books. I don't always like to read them. Like, I read them a lot on my phone because I love to read, but I don't. I like to hold them and be able to flip through
I
pages
don't.
and see. I do.
But I think it's because maybe. So when I was growing up, I had a really hard time with learning how to read, and I always had my sister read to me. And like, she read me all the Harry Potters, because like, even before I knew how to read.
Okay.
So I'm just like that's core memory for me, and I always like people reading to me. So
Shout out to Professional Monkey in the chat, and also Motors and Metal.
love audiobooks.
Love Dolly Parton. I'm so sorry, Shay. I just
No,
don't
you're
want to let
fine.
them get away.
No, that was it. I love audiobooks.
Yeah, I like audiobooks now too. But I like to possess a book. I like big books. Anyway, we got 5 minutes left. I could go on about books forever.
Yeah, I like
But
books that are big. I like big books, but usually just like.
But mostly, you guys, whoever has bought a raffle ticket, I want to tell you thank you from the bottom of our heart. Like, I can't tell you how much we appreciate like what you've done, because you're helping us get this house. You literally are helping us get this house.
yeah.
I'm sorry I laughed.
Yeah.
No, we did. We laughed because Need Metal said the blonde is hot. It's 72 in here. Thank you very much. We just had the air conditioning fixed.
No, that is pretty funny. Like I said, this is the one time that David's not in the feed. He needs to be. Let's put it that way.
So, Professional Monkey in the chat, good dude, man. He's got a great channel. I would say like a good friend that I've never met yet. He lives in Orlando. Professional Monkey, bring your fifth wheel down for the camp out. You better. It's in October. Text me. You have my number. So we've got right now 4 minutes left. If you're a last minute Larry, now is the time to
Now
grab
is
a
the
ticket.
time.
People love
It's
doing
over. I know you're like, this is it. We are running up on the point right now where our delay is gonna be like, you're seconds away
So you need
from
to
where
get
I'm
it
speaking right now.
now.
I
need
mean,
to get it.
seconds away. Now is the time. Grab a ticket, get it. If you're going to, do not overstretch yourself. Do not buy something you can't afford, please. We don't want anybody to do that. Obviously, this is still a raffle. Your money is all going to an amazing cause. Don't buy it just to get the bike. That is an awesome thing that will happen to one person.
Yeah.
You know,
And
that's a
just
very cool
know,
thing that'll happen to
like
one
I
person.
said, it's going to be it'll be Kira's house, which, like I said, when we lost her, that was the hardest part for me, was not having housing for her. So
I love that. Andrew Tucker says $25 to make Shadetree homeless.
there you
Not just
have
me,
it.
Shay too.
Oh my god, that's
No.
Yeah, we got a plan.
That
don't
is
worry.
so true.
Like, we have a plan.
We
They'll
have a
be
plan,
fine. But like I said, we're grateful because this is what
I
we've
love that.
always
Pay to
wanted
evict
to
me.
do.
That's a
Oh
good
my
idea.
gosh, yes. If you donate $25, you could be evicting us.
They're not gonna want to do that.
I know, I'm joking.
But no, we appreciate it. We absolutely appreciate it, and we feel very blessed that all of you keep supporting us, because I know sometimes you're pulling from, like I said, don't make it tight on yourself, but we appreciate the ones that
Don't mess yourself up.
Yeah, no, absolutely don't, because that's why we do what we do. I don't want any of you to put yourself into a predicament where it is making it so you can't pay your bills or you can't eat. That's not what we're about.
Yeah, we
We're
don't do
trying to
that.
Help people,
We're
not hurt
not.
people.
This isn't a slot machine.
No.
This isn't gambling. This is a charity, and someone will get a nice thing.
Yeah.
That's
you're,
what we
you're
do.
gonna either one of the bikes are beautiful. You're gonna be happy, but in the end game is helping as many kids as we can. That's always what we want to do, and that's what you guys are helping us do. You're helping us save lives, and when you go to bed at night, you can definitely rest easy because you are helping us do this. So we're all a big part of this. It takes a community. It's not just David and I. We couldn't do this without all of you. There's just no way. There's no way we could do it without you.
Oh man, it takes a village to raise an idiot. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made it past fucking crawling. We're right up at the moment. It's 8:59, and I would say there's a perfect example right there. Gma Ride says, "Not me, too broke to pay attention this month." Then, which if
And that's
Gma
okay.
Rides has bought plenty of tickets. She's been to the campouts.
And she's worked her tail off at the
Busted her
camp out.
ass
Let's
there.
be honest.
Love her dearly. Check her Instagram for a picture of her, Cammy, Shay, and Cindy. I don't know how many people she got a picture with, but pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
The internet's favorite grandma. I'm just saying,
If you
we
can't
love
afford
you if
shit-
you can't
She's
buy a ticket.
amazing, and her jam is amazing. I need some more, by the way. It's all gone.
Yo,
It's
bitch,
been gone
you
for a
make
while.
jam? What the
She makes really good jam, and no, you can't have it. Please bring some more.
Shay makes. Hold on. Shay makes jam
fuck?
too.
Jam for jam. Send me jam, I'll send you jam.
She makes
Her
jam.
jam is
She makes jam also.
amazing.
Well, I make jam
It
too.
is.
I want blackberry jam, Grandma.
She did strawberry,
Let's
and it
go.
was.
Alright guys, it's 9 o'clock.
It's time.
Well, just like Mick Jagger
Ba,
said,
ba, ba, bum.
if you know the song, look, just like our man Mick Jagger said, some girls want to go all night long. I ain't got that much jam.
Here, make some more.
You know,
What?
fucking jam.
You want the jam? That's all she
Your
can
jam is good
concentrate
as
on.
fuck.
Thank you. My
shit was
strawberry,
fire as
mine
fuck.
is strawberry jam, but my
Oh,
Glock
so
doesn't.
good. That shit was good as fuck.
My strawberry jam's, but my Glock doesn't.
Shay's gonna be a grandma.
Well, and she does like the less sugar in it, but it doesn't
Yeah,
taste
well,
that
it's
way.
because
It's
the fruit.
really
If you can
good.
what's the word again? If you can cold trap the flavor of the fruit, you don't have to add sugar to
Yeah,
it because
that-
it's.
Did you make jam
it's
with me?
sweet. No, you just told me about it and I listened to you because I'm a good
Oh my
girlfriend.
god, wow.
Damn, dude.
Sometimes I just be
Somebody
saying
needs
anything.
it. Somebody needs
See, I'm a
approval.
good. I'm a good. Tell me.
Wow,
tell
you're the
Cammy I'm
best.
gonna make some blackberry jam.
Somebody's got a freaking
Babe,
praise king.
please do.
Jesus.
I do have a praise king. Did you not notice that?
I know.
After
That's
knowing
why
you for
with-
20 years.
that's
Tell me
why I
I'm good. Tell me I'm
withhold
good. Tell me I'm good.
You don't give it to me,
Look
Grandma.
at it. No, I have it. It's up here.
Grandma, I will
Jump for it.
Venmo you right now. I need like 2 jars of it.
No,
I use
I'm
it for
telling
so
you,
many things.
It was incredible. Her jam is
I do
incredible.
charcuterie boards with it. I put it on my peanut butter and jelly. I put it like just on brand, like, yes, girl. Let's go.
Loose
Okay,
Juice,
anyways, what we're doing?
Loose Juice is killing it in the chat, man. He's been a great mod. Not just juice.
Oh,
whiskey.
he
just
explains
amazing
things well.
all
And also
around.
Whiskey Chaser. So I don't want to
Yeah.
just
No,
Loose
whiskey's
Juice and Whiskey
always been
Chaser,
good.
and there's
For
other
real?
mods.
I
too,
love
you
them
know.
both, and I expect to
I'm
see
gonna-
both of you in October.
I'm gonna send you
Hands
guys
down.
a care package for kind of being the best mods.
Wait,
Yeah, they are good moms.
make them.
Giume says she'll get on it.
Just-
She's gonna make some jam.
I mean, if we could just charge them for postage, at least I think.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's not weird if they're getting some stuff. I think also like if there's a dollar amount for every item that we give them, but that's less than we sell it for. That's not fucking weird, dude. That's still a
No,
reward.
If you are sending,
I'm the bad guy
I
now,
will
I guess.
pay for the postage just because they're that incredible.
Well,
They really are.
also, it wasn't just the postage. It was like a.
First of
dollar
all,
for
none of that's
everything.
happening. We're sending you a care package.
So-
No,
Fuck
it's fine.
everybody with
I just
their
want to say it
saying.
wasn't. I just want everyone to know, like, to make it clear, it wasn't just the postage. Everything that's in it has a dollar amount on it. You know?
if you're willing, you could also pay for the.
You're getting more.
I'm not willing for that.
Fuck
I'm
them.
just gonna pay for the postage.
Listen,
man.
fuck them. You're getting more strawberry jam from Grandma.
I
I'm getting
know.
blackberry jam, and we're good.
We're good.
You fucking weirdos.
Yeah,
All right.
So don't worry about.
All right,
that
what do
shit,
we do
yeah.
now?
No, I'm
Hurry up.
gonna send our mods
Hurry.
some stuff.
Hurry.
Oh, I
Hurry.
have to
Hurry.
go on
He has to like.
I have to
Hurry.
get on that computer over there. You guys.
Okay,
do
you
your
want us to
thing.
get out of the way?
Yeah. No, you guys stay here and talk to everyone. I'm gonna go put the numbers.
Yeah,
But
so
if
put the
you
numbers
take the
in, we
computer,
have to-
I'm
then
not
you're
gonna take
gonna
my
take.
computer. I just need to switch. Seats.
We need to switch seats. I'm scooching over. You need to scooch over. We're doing a train
Maybe
move,
we could just like swap
Slide.
spots.
Maybe we
Our chairs
could
roll.
just not do that.
and I
No,
can
I'm
take
not
a
getting
back
it. Swap
seat.
spots
train.
because the
Yeah.
chair roll, and I just don't like sitting in your chair.
Well, she's sitting in it.
This is the most uncomfortable
You guys are in
fucking
charge.
chair.
I
I've
know,
ever
dude.
sat
His
in my
chair
life.
sucks in comparison to mine.
No wonder your back hurts, Josh. What the fuck is this?
Those chairs were expensive.
What? I don't give a fuck how expensive it is. What
I know,
is
it's
this?
bullshit,
I-
dude.
I feel like I'm on. Do you hear that?
I
Y'all
know,
hear
dude.
that? What is
I'm
that?
actually
It's
not a huge
bullshit.
fan of it.
It's bullshit, dude.
Yeah,
We
I
spent a
don't
lot
like
of money on these chairs because I thought
We
they
didn't-
were gonna be really
We didn't
nice.
spend that much money. They were $400 a piece.
That's a
Which
lot
is
of
not
money
That's a
for
lot
a
of money
chair.
for a chair.
You could.
That's a lot of money for a chair.
Have you guys seen my dream chair?
Yeah, I have.
It's
It's
like
doesn't
10
cost-
grand.
It doesn't cost $400.
no.
All right,
It's
listen.
$2,000. But
Also, that chair that you want as your dream chair
also
is
the
not
chair.
good for your back.
No, I want a Fleming Howland, which are handmade in England by
Not
hand-dyed leather.
good for
So,
your
No,
back.
Fleming Howland is the best chair that's ever been made.
It's
So-
good for your back.
Yes.
How?
Fleming Howland costs about $7,000.
What? Because the fucking leather sucks your dick? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Andy,
how
you
is it
wouldn't
better?
you wouldn't understand about this level of.
This is insane.
So.
This is insane.
No, I know. We need to get Josh a new chair, dude.
Fleming Howland is what I want.
I'm not getting you that. I can't afford a $7,000.
We're gonna have to all fucking
chair.
pitch in together. Goddamn.
No, dude.
And if your back doesn't hurt after you sit in that thing, I'm gonna.
Yeah, if his
Chat
back
would-
hurts
if you
after
know
he
what
sits
Chat
in
would
that
know what
chair.
a Fleming Howland is?
No, dude.
Well, it's an heirloom chair. Thank you.
If you
Yeah,
don't
you got
sit
your-
in it and stand up, please.
Yeah, if we buy you that chair and you're
Please.
not
I
cured
thought you were saying, please
instantly,
me, please.
Oh,
I didn't understand it first. Not
If you want to know how Josh actually is, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If you don't sit in that chair and then stand up and your back doesn't hurt, I'm gonna be pissed.
chat, please email me your chair recommendations that
This
aren't
ain't it.
$7,000.
This is not it. This is like the weirdest.
You
What
can
the
get a Fleming,
fuck
you
is
can get A, you
this?
can get a Fleming Howland for under $5.
I bet I could find one on Facebook Marketplace and someone doesn't know what they have.
I sincerely doubt that.
Is that annoying yet?
You never know. Yeah, please stop.
That's
what your
please
chair
stop. I
does.
will literally beat you. Stop it. I'm gonna strike you on camera.
drinking
In front of all your
hazelnut
friends.
moonshine here. That sounds good.
Inversion table. I'm pretty sure Josh did inversion tables. Like it didn't.
Trust
he
me,
doesn't like it.
don't tell Josh what he needs. He's tried everything. I just need a chair recommendation.
Yeah, I don't even. I
It's
thought
just-
these were the good
everyone's just like,
chairs.
do this thing. I'm like.
I really
yeah,
thought
okay.
these were good chairs.
I really thought they were gonna be. They're like the best chair
I
on
wasn't.
the market
I'm
for
just
gaming
not,
chairs.
I'm trying not to lean on the back of it. This is like it's like dry rotted on the inside or something.
No, it's not.
Why would it do that?
Do what?
Make that noise. My chair doesn't do that.
It's not that. It's just grab it and lean it back a little bit. It's probably just in a weird place in the where it's leaning.
I'm in a weird place too.
Well, what's inside of it?
It's in my mind.
She would shut
I just frustrated him. Did you hear him?
We're bowling the winner right now, Shelby. It might be you.
up. You better not have bought a ticket. I mean, probably.
proud.
Well, he just asked, was the winner bowled? And I'm like,
No, he's working on it.
No, he asked if we were still sharing the raffle. No, the raffle's closed. Josh is running.
Yeah, he's doing it right
I
now.
mean, you can still buy a ticket. You'll still be entered to win the race.
Yo, you'll be
You'll still be
into
entered
the
for the
next-
other one.
Yeah.
Oh, Danya, pick a winner, yeah, yeah. Humba, humba.
What were the dates?
Yeah, from when we started it, because
Oh, you have the dates written
Yeah.
down?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'd have to pull out my calendar. I don't know those things.
I like how you always just walk around with your notebook.
I need to.
Because I counted all of Sunday.
I made her not talk. Did you guys just see that?
She was
I
speaking.
made her shut up. She wouldn't even say
Shit.
anything.
I felt very judged.
I wasn't even judging you. I meant it.
But that was funny. Like,
I
all of
meant it
sudden
in
she
a
was
good
like,
way.
Well, I just gotta remember.
I actually
things.
liked it.
I gotta know things.
I was actually like being
It's
nice about it.
It's my no
She didn't know what
book.
to say. She was like, "What?
She
what?"
knows all with that book.
Yeah, you
No, I wrote all my notes for the camp out or all my notes from the live stream.
It says "I love Cammy" on it with
Yeah.
a heart, as it should, as it should, as it should. Hi, Buck. I love Cammy. Yes, told you.
You can't see it.
Did you really? No. That's a penis.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Mom. No, I said open the registration for the camp out and make an event page on Facebook. Text Flippin' the Blue Mule, because you guys said you'd come pick him up if he can't drive.
Just
and
making
then
sure that we're like
accountable.
held accountable. Yeah.
For what we're saying?
Yeah, exactly. I wrote send mods care package with whiskey chaser loose juice.
Charge.
And then I'm writing Cindy will pay for everything.
I don't remember. You'll remember things that
I'm just
didn't
kidding.
happen.
Oh, we're gonna pay for the postage.
You
guys.
have an
It's a
eraser
joke.
on that thing, right?
Gracious.
It's a joke.
No, I do love them both. They're always amazing. They always help out so much.
It was a joke.
I'm waiting for a winner, yeah, yeah. Humba. Humba.
I'm doing it. The numbers are small. I have to
Oh wow,
squint.
those are very
Yeah,
tiny
those are
numbers.
very
You
I
should
don't
do
even
like
know
a
how you
control
can see
plus.
that right now. Jesus.
Okay. This guy's last name is a country.
Is a country.
Yeah, so can you open your phone?
We have a winner, everyone.
Oh, somebody asked earlier.
For what?
They asked if you could twerk quickly, and I was like wondering if they meant
She
like,
can twerk quickly.
can
Or
you
slow.
like, can you twerk fast? Like,
Medium,
I
too.
was wondering if they meant like, can you twerk like real quickly, like right now?
Like, do it
for
real
me?
quick.
Oh,
Or
I
like-
misunderstood.
But I think that I was
Or
like,
can you
also
do it
wondering,
fast?
Like, can you twerk at a very quick speed,
So that's what all the white girls do.
just really fast?
Real fast. Just
Yeah, luckily, Cammy's Asian.
Yeah, if you're,
obviously.
I twerk on my
I feel
own
like
level.
If you're really skilled, you can twerk really slow, and that's when just like when you move one butt cheek
You are
at a time.
absolutely
Like
correct.
how when dudes do the thing where they move their chest.
She's right. But what?
You can do just one butt cheek at
And-
a time. I see
Yeah.
a bunch of white girls doing that shit
And if-
too, though.
Like like
But they gotta
doing
be like big. to
dude
do
doing it all
You gotta
fast
be
and shit. Like
strong.
that means you don't know how to
Alright, let's call this
isolate
guy.
your
Yeah, but if
muscles.
you can like move
Yeah,
your
we're
butt
calling.
cheek one
We're
at a
making a phone
time.
call.
Okay, so
You
don't
guys
talk
ready?
about butts.
Yep.
Got
Yeah,
it.
I
ready.
can. Yes, I can isolate it.
Don't talk about butts. Don't talk about butts.
I think Shay should.
Don't talk about butts.
Stop. I think Shay should talk in a different accent when they answers.
Don't do. What if it's from his country?
Oh, that would suck.
Hello?
Hello.
Ricky, my man. What's up, dude? What's up, weirdo? It's Shadetree, Surgeon Cammy Bay, Cindy from Forgotten Angels, and Shay Lisi. We're sitting around. You are live, my man, and you just won a motorcycle.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit!
All right, dude. Your last name was Trinidad. I can tell you're not from there now.
Is that how you say
I
it?
just
that-
doxed him. That's
Well, do
sorry,
you
dude.
think that his last name was gonna be where he was from?
Is that not how it works?
That's not how that
No,
works.
I get that all the time when people hear my name and I'm just a white guy that walks in.
So say your name. Say it.
Say your name. Say your name.
It's Trinidad or Trinidad.
You don't even
He's like, whichever.
You don't even know. He ain't from there.
Are you like so happy? Are you so happy right now, babe?
Don't point it because we don't want to show the.
He's speechless.
Use your words.
You're a winner, baby. So
Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
Hell
Are
yeah.
you here in the chat with us?
What's that?
Are you watching the live stream?
Are you on live stream right now?
I'm not actually.
Where
I
are-
was just laying-
Where are
watching
you?
TikTok.
Well, get on the live stream.
No, you're fine. Are you? So you're at home?
Yeah, I am at home.
He said he was just chilling watching
You're
TikTok.
just chilling, watching TikTok.
Yeah.
That's so tight. Are you like, dude?
I didn't watch because I literally just bought the tickets like today just to
Oh,
help out the
shit!
cause.
There you go.
God damn it! That does not help our fucking. That does not help at all. That's so funny.
I was like, I didn't really care if I won the bike, but, it's a really good cause, and I wanted to put some money towards it. I had a little extra, so.
I'm gonna let
Thank
so much,
you.
Ricky.
We appreciate that.
That's really cool. I'm gonna let you talk to Cindy for a little bit because that means more than anything.
No, it
to us.
absolutely means everything to us, especially with what we're trying to do right now is get this house so that we can have some place to house young girls. And that's always been my dream. That's always been since I lost my girl. I absolutely have wanted this housing for her. So this means a lot to me. You have no idea. So where are you at? Where are you located at?
Trinidad.
No.
That's his name.
That's his name and where he lives.
Some days, but no, I'm in Virginia.
In Virginia.
Okay. That's not that
Dude,
far.
They got a place named Virginia in Trinidad.
Oh
we
my
were just-
gosh.
Like,
Can you hear him?
Hello, Trinidad.
You're breaking up
Yes.
just a little bit.
All right,
It's
Ricky. Hey, Ricky, man. Did you expect to win anything?
No, he said
I
he said
did
no.
not.
All right.
He
You
was
guys
just
already asked
sitting
that?
in
Is
it.
he coming to the camp out?
He was
You coming to the
sitting-
camp out? We plan on doing that?
I'm gonna probably have to now.
I guess now you
Yeah.
kind of fucking got
There
you,
you
dude.
go.
You're on the live stream now, dude. Now several thousand people know who you are. And they better see your ass show up and sit on that fucking bike. Dude, what kind of bike you ride?
I've got a 2020 Street Glide.
Well,
Nice.
now you also have the
Dang.
fastest motorcycle in the world.
Dang, bro.
You ever been 173 mile an hour?
I did have a Hayabusa at one time.
Well, you got a much classier version of that, dude.
go.
I mean, I'm a Blackbird man. I'm a Honda man anyway. The Suzuki Hayabusa was just like a sketch artist interpretation of the Blackbird. That's a real classy
That's
bike.
really funny.
It's a
I've never
It's a good
been
one.
about mountain bikes my whole life, but that's one I've never really heard of.
You're gonna like it.
you're gonna love
You're
it.
gonna like it. Look, I was
You're gonna
like
want some
playing
more
around
of
with
it.
it today. You're gonna like it.
You'll like it. You'll love it. You'll want some more of it. I promise you. And if you don't like it, just sell it.
Oh shit!
That's true, dude.
Everyone's congratulating you, Ricky. We're so happy for you. We appreciate you in every single aspect that you've gave to us. We're gonna give back to you. We hope to see you at the camp out. We're very excited to meet you. Hopefully, you can get down here with us and we can give you a present.
You like to? What do you like to? You like to do? What else do you like to do? You like to fish? You like to do outdoor shit? You hunt?
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I'm an outdoors person.
Yeah, you fish. What do you hunt? You do?
Why are you talking
You hunt? Well, I'm just wondering, man. I'm like, what do you want to do in Florida? We got everything down here. Do you hunt birds?
Do you want to go fishing with us
I fish
on
when I
our
can.
ratchet ass boat?
Our boat's not that ratchet.
It's a little ratchet. You
It's
want to go
pretty
fishing
ratchet.
with us?
All I do is work it most of the time.
Hold on. Can you teach us how to catch fish?
All you
Because
do
we
is
can't.
twerk. Can you make each butt cheek go by itself?
I
He does it a lot. He might be able to.
He's like, I'm not
I
speaking.
Oh, work. I misunderstood you.
do have a freshwater pond in my backyard. So
Tight.
So he can make him go by
Yeah, he
himself.
knows how to do it.
Ricky, man, I'm sorry, dude. I'm being ridiculous.
We're
dude.
just being funny.
Congratulations, dude. At the end of the day, what you should feel is this: you donated money to a cause, multiple tickets. You bought multiple tickets, which of course increases your chances. But I'm sure that's not why you did it. I'm sure that you didn't even know what kind of bike you were winning.
No, I mean, honestly, literally, I just bought the tickets to give what little bit I could to help.
There you go.
awesome.
It's like you didn't even. I said you win 100 Blackbird. You're like, huh?
We appreciate that. We really, really do.
Rick, is there anything you want to say to the chat? Because you're on live, obviously, right now with us. Is there anything you want to say to everybody since you're here?
This is a great cause. I love what you guys do, and I know every dollar helps. Like I said, I just happen to have a little extra money this time, so I mean, I did what I could, and everybody.
There you
does
go,
that.
baby. Dude,
We
you're like,
appreciate that.
dude. I'm looking at the goosebumps right on Cammy's.
Dude,
chest
I'm like,
right now.
I'm being so gay right now, dude. I'm like, I love it.
I was looking
My
there
favorite
for.
part.
I was looking there for unrelated reasons, but I did notice.
That's my favorite part.
She's about to cry, dude.
That's my favorite
So I don't
part.
know, man. I think that's pretty cool, dude. Every once in a while, Karma points her finger at you and says, "Today is your day to win because you did something good."
No.
And today's your day, Ricky. Don't get used to it. It'll never happen again. This is it.
No, you're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky forever now. All right, so we'll reach back out to you soon and like just get some details from you and figure out like the best way to go about it.
What's up? You got like a
your
wife and
present?
kids and shit? Like,
You're right.
Okay, I've got a wife. We got 5 kids.
Holy
Holy
shit,
dude! Fucking wrap it up, Ranger. Fuck.
Came home from the hospital, so
Dude, that's so fucking crazy. Okay.
That's wild. Congratulations, man. You're anybody who makes kids and puts good people out into the world is doing good things, man. People like to talk shit. They're like, "Oh, you're putting kids out in this world." I'm like, "Well, if you're putting good ones out there, that's
We
a pretty
could
good thing.
use that,
We could use
yes.
some good people out there."
my youngest one just turned 18, so
How, dude? When did you have your first kid? When you were fucking 11? How old are you,
Josh.
dude? He sounds like he's like 28.
no, I'm 46.
Nice.
That does not sound like your oldest. You have 5 kids.
Nice
18,
voice,
dude.
babe. Nice voice, baby.
Dude, my man didn't waste any time. This was the prom king. my man had a freaking Trans Am in middle
Josh
school.
is just fucking. You poor ass, honey. All right, my love. So we'll be getting in contact with you soon. Congratulations on behalf of Forgotten Angels
And thank
and
you.
all of us.
Thank
Thank you so much. Everyone says congratulations. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, and we're gonna crowdfund your vasectomy.
Oh God.
Oh God.
He's like, how are you gonna say? Right. All right, Ricky. We'll talk to you soon, my love. Okay.
All right, talk to you soon, bud.
I can't even handle you, dude.
Write down his number
Oh
and his
my
information.
God,
Yeah.
that's so funny. I think she already
Because
did.
Shay's got
Did
it
you?
over there.
So fucking funny. Not crowdfund his vasectomy, Joshua.
Well, I'm not paying for it.
Joshua!
I'm just saying I don't want to have to pay for it myself.
How much is a vasectomy?
It's like $500.
It's more than $500.
It's more
$600.
It's more than that too.
It's more than the other. It's more than
I'd
the
have
other
started a
possibility,
discount
isn't it?
vasectomy business.
Why
Oh,
didn't you?
Jesus.
I
my
don't really know what I'm doing, but I'll root around in there.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
fall on the motorcycle this way, and you'll never have to worry about this.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys, was that like I almost cried a little
Viking
tiny
plumber
bit.
goes,
Cute.
"Get off her, Ricky!" Look at him right down there. Get off her, Ricky!
Get off of her.
Fucking give her a break,
We're
dude.
wearing a raincoat.
Okay, maybe she doesn't want a break.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. Fucking calm down,
Journey and
dude.
Jerry, no way the wife is letting him keep this bike. Bitch, you better sell that right now. It's so funny.
Jesus, Ricky, just cut her some slack,
Oh, do
okay?
you guys like that? I loved it.
Let her
This
breathe.
is my
Yeah.
favorite part.
Ricky,
Yeah,
I love
no,
this part.
too.
Ricky, let her breathe.
I can't.
I'm just having a good time, okay?
I know you are. You are.
Scott Play says, just go to a farm, get Ricky banded.
I can't.
You know, they say the bull
my
shark
God.
has the most testosterone of any animal on the planet, but I beg to differ. I think it's Ricky Trinidad.
It's probably him. It's definitely him.
Fucking fertile Myrtle. Jesus Christ, dude.
That's crazy. 5 kids. I mean, this was normal back
Yeah.
in the day. Like in
I see
Virginia,
46,
probably normal. Not
youngest-
even trying to be like
46.
whatever.
He's 46. He's
5 kids.
5 years older than I am.
That's dope.
His youngest kid is 18.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
He goes, my youngest just turned 18. I'm like, when did you start fucking
You're so
before?
fucking stupid.
Are you Doctor Strange? Did you go back in time? Oh, Jesus.
That
dude.
what?
step, Cindy, that must be when I said fall on the motorcycle this way.
Yeah. I love that for him, and I love that for them, and they're like in a cute, like, I love that. I love that for them. I can't wait. I hope he brings all his kids.
You can't wait.
I can't wait.
Don't wait for me.
I can't wait. I think it's gonna be fucking cool. I love meeting the people. They're just like, I was just like scrolling. He was like, literally, Josh, when you're in the bathroom, he's like, I was literally just scrolling on TikTok. Like, I'm not even in the live stream.
Just
And I
doom
was like,
scrolling.
damn.
Like I said, he just
Damn.
did it because
Yeah.
Doom scrolling on the
Yeah.
shitter.
Yeah.
Probably the only minute he gets to himself.
It's fucking insane.
5
5
kids.
kids.
Just being like, I was just trying to sit in
Well, if
here
the
and freaking
youngest
look
is
at TikTok on the
18,
shitter.
If the youngest is 18, then like,
So-
I mean, they're already out.
Well,
of the
how's it?
coop,
Well, the youngest is 18. The oldest is probably 20.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Just just have babies for the next 2 years.
Yeah, they call that
Miss
domino
Ma'am.
babies.
That's so funny.
You know, there's Irish twins and then there's dominoes.
All right, y'all. You want to hang out and talk more shit?
I mean, always, but like I don't know. That was it. It always kind of loses steam after someone
Yeah.
wins a
No,
bike.
that was the best
know.
part. Obviously,
That was the
everyone's
best
waiting
part.
for it, but I think the most amazing part is that everyone
Yeah.
donated and
I know what you're gonna say.
yeah, I love that. Like, absolutely love it. I
Yeah.
love everybody that's in the feed and that they support us, and
We love
They're
you
just
guys.
amazing.
Chat. We love you.
So Cindy's right, Cammie's right. At the end of the day, if you didn't win a bike, which is everyone except for Ricky,
You're still making a dream come true.
yeah,
where we
you're
can
still
help,
doing very
where we
amazing
can help
things. And there's still a
something.
bike on the line.
Yeah, there's one.
there's still
Yeah,
one
it's sitting
more.
right outside.
Yeah.
So,
Right outside the door, there's a really nice Road King.
I was
I've
gonna
ridden
take. I was
around.
gonna take it tonight. Is that okay?
Yeah, knock
Okay.
yourself
You
out.
still
borrow
have
it.
more raffle tickets you can
I'm
buy
gonna
if
borrow
that's
it
the bike
tonight
of your
for a little
choice.
bit.
Definitely.
Yeah, Cammie's gonna borrow it tonight.
gonna
We're
borrow
going
it for a
fishing
little bit.
tomorrow. We'll go
Yeah.
ride around. It's gonna be a good time.
Apparently, I'm gonna try to
Launch the boat tomorrow
launch the boat myself
by yourself.
tomorrow to redeem myself.
The big boat.
If you
Oh,
know,
God.
If you know, you know.
We know.
If you
I
know,
promise
you know.
you, we know.
I'm gonna try to launch the boat myself, back it in, and relaunch it by myself tomorrow. Stay tuned.
We
I'll
took
post-
the
I'll
motor
post
to
some
be
stories.
fixed, Cammie.
Oh, no.
We know. Just saying.
I will never ever ride a canoe ever again.
Don't put it in the
Triggered.
ocean.
Triggered,
That's
dude.
the first
Triggered,
tip.
Mom. Oh
Don't
my
put it in the
fucking
ocean.
God, triggered.
Yeah.
Triggered.
Don't worry, it costs almost $400 to get it fixed.
I fucking can't.
I'm just
die.
kidding. It was almost
It
$1,500.
was almost yeah, it wasn't 4. Promise you.
I want to just say something.
I like to say the low one first.
Yeah.
That way it's
And
worse.
you figure how many hours was
I
on
want
the motor.
to just say
That's
something.
what's frightening.
I threw an anchor on a rope
We did. We got out for like 4 hours.
3 hours. It was definitely 3 hours. For 3 hours, dragging the bottom of the ramp until
Well, everyone
I
laughed
found
at us.
You
that
found it.
fucking motor, and we pulled it up. He
Yeah.
was like, "There's no fucking way that you have that." I was like, "I got it."
She finally snagged it, and I
And he was like,
got out there
"Shut
in the
the
water.
fuck
Yeah.
up!" And I was like, "I swear to God, I have it on this."
What are we
fucking
gonna do?
anchor."
Like walk away, just leave it down
I'm
there?
not gonna leave it there.
Yeah.
I can't even believe I found it, and I'm glad that I did.
Well, we couldn't leave it there because it cost $1,500 to fix it, but it was like a $5,000
Yeah, I
motor.
know,
So.
I remember.
Hand me my phone real quick.
I remember.
'Cause
So
Bob, I believe I have it in my thing. He said
Oh
he
my
doesn't
God,
need
I
a bike.
cannot.
He just needs a phone call.
All right, love you guys. We're gonna roll out, man.
love you.
Good stuff coming. There's
Love
still
you
a
guys
bike
so
to win.
much.
So everybody who bought a ticket, buy another one. You can win the Road King.
If you want.
And also, it all goes to a good cause. We're still trying to do this. We're still gonna be doing stuff. So
Hopefully everything goes through. We'll get this started. Something else you
there
guys
is a
look forward
delay,
to.
'cause
All
I
right.
see you on the
Love you
screen,
guys.
so-
farewell.
Well,
Goodbye.
we love you. That's
Auf
all I'm
Wiedersehen.